All right, everybody. I'm not cutting it. Welcome back to the Sooner or Later podcast. I'm your host, Joey, and for episode 135, we're kicking off awards season because the Oscars are the only awards that matter. So we're watching all of the best pictures that we haven't seen yet, and we're starting with Women Talking. Women Talking was directed by Sarah Polley. I'll say Polley. Screenplay by Sarah Polley, based on Women Talking by Miriam Toews. Who cares? Cinematography by Luc Montbielli. Yeah, she cares for sure. It's like the 27th book in her series, so I'm sure she doesn't care. Music by Hildur Gildendorfer. Production companies are Orion Pictures, Plan B Entertainment, and Hearsay Productions, distributed by United Artists Releasing, with release dates of September 2nd, 2022 at Telluride and December 23rd, 2022 in the wider United States. Women Talking has a 104-minute runtime, and anybody got a budget? We don't know the budget, but they filmed it on a farm that someone probably owns, so it's like $40K. And it made a worldwide box office of $6.24 million as of February 26, 2023. Women Talking has a 91% on the tomato meter with 268 reviews and an 80% audience score with 250 plus verified ratings. And on Metacritic, it holds a 79 on our Metascore with 47 critics and a 6.3 user score with 38 reviews. But we're the only ones who matter, babies. So your 10 minutes of spoiler-free starts now. This movie was fine. This movie was fine.
It's
I'm glad that it's the shortest runtime of this week's marathon.
How could they have done 2 hours and 45 minutes of literally women talking? This movie is literally women talking. They said, how can we name this as simply as possible? I don't know. There's a bunch of women talking, I guess.
And
it's like the thing with it. It's like the first like 20 minutes is crazy. Like, I'm not gonna say why until we get to spoilers. But like when you're trying to like, because I don't know what the movie's about. So like,
yeah,
you're right.
I had
The
no
first
clue what
20
it was
minutes is
either.
crazy, bro.
I'm like, is this The Village? Like, is this Little Women?
I was like, what world is this?
So
Yeah,
I
what
looked it
time
up.
period is this?
I looked it up. I was 10 minutes in and I went, hey, when the hell does Women Talking take place? And they're like,
Yeah.
these true events took place in this year. And I was like, oh, okay.
Wait, this year?
No, 2008 or 2009.
modern time.
Yeah. In Bulgaria?
I could have. Bulgaria?
Yeah.
You can. So the reason
Yeah,
I knew
bro.
it was in modern time is when we get to Noob in the back. When we get
Winnow
to
Boy's truck.
the census.
Yeah.
I could have swore he says the date, doesn't he?
2000. No, he just says it's the census.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But the music he's playing is not that old. Like, it's
No.
older,
Nah.
sure, but it's like it's not from like the 1800s.
So a
It's like
remote.
the 80s or something.
It,
Yeah.
it took place in the book, and I think the book talked about real life events. It took place in Manitoba, in the Manitoba colony, a
Manitoba?
remote and isolated Mennonite colony in Bolivia. Between 2005 and 2009, these events took place.
Okay.
I don't think it's spoilers,
I don't think so either.
because like it doesn't change anything. These things are all happening to these women.
Ideally, you should know this going into this movie.
Yes,
we just
I
went
think
in
so.
blind.
I don't think it helped. I don't think it would have helped. I don't think.
I think it helps in going in blind
Maybe-
I also think it helps
I
going in
agree.
blind.
I agree.
And
because it's
You-
not like it loses its like
yes,
quick.
Yes, because
There's
you're in
only-
it. You're in it until that truck comes in. You're like, bro, I'm invested, dog. These women out here, they're gonna have to learn how to start a fire and read. Like this shit
I was-
crazy.
Yeah.
But it's like they got phones. They could go get a fucking
Like,
cellular plan
Yeah,
right
like
now.
if this thing was like, oh, it's 1860. Like,
yeah, they gotta
there's
stab
nothing
wolves.
they can do.
Yeah,
But there are some communities that still do that to this day.
For sure. I mean, the
Amish
Mennonite
people,
communities
bro.
are still there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, and like those communities are still like prevalent.
But these people have fridges. I seen a
Yeah.
motherfucking Frigidaire in the background
Oh,
of
I
one of
didn't
those
even- I
shops.
didn't even see.
Because they're
Bro,
not
I was-
Amish though.
I was looking, and Mikey was like, Mikey showed up at the back half, so they didn't
Yeah.
talk about the real serious shit
Okay.
that was happening.
Yeah.
So he was like, why don't they have light? And I was like, Mikey, they're Mennonites. They're like Amish. They don't use electricity. And then there was a refrigerator in the background of the shot, and I was like,
Yeah.
They
well,
forgot to cut it out.
Screw me, I guess. No, I
Well,
think
no, there's,
certain
like, they have
villages can
different
have.
practices.
Yeah,
Yeah. So like
they were wearing like modern shoes.
for sure. Like I'm sure it's like different, and some people are probably more progressive.
Yeah,
But like the Amish, I think, are more like, hey, we don't use electricity unless we have to. Like
Yeah.
it's like, but like the Mennonites, I think they do use electricity, but they
Yes.
just choose to still try to be as little as
Or
possible.
it could be their
Yeah,
own
modern.
rules. The
And,
Well,
like, and each
yeah,
culture could be its own thing. Like
Yeah.
there's these isolated communities.
this is a cult in the truest sense.
I mean, yeah, this
Yeah.
is.
They were like, if we leave the colony, we're not going to heaven.
Yeah,
Hey,
it's a
bro,
religious cult for
that
sure.
that teacher knows for sure that ain't true, dog. He needs to
I
be
mean-
speaking up.
It's kind of fucked that they didn't educate them.
I mean, how else do you keep power over
Well,
somebody?
Yeah, why would
Yeah.
you though when you're in that situation? Like, if you're the men, like obviously, like whatever happens, like is terrible. So, but like if you're in that situation and you have that
Obviously.
power, I mean, it is obvious.
No,
it's
yeah,
terrible.
yeah,
Yeah.
That's why it's so funny when you say it though,
You don't-
because it's
yeah,
like,
you gotta
yeah,
say.
yeah.
Yeah.
I got
But, like,
stabbed
what
in the
I'm saying-
heart. Obviously, I died. Yeah,
Obviously,
no, I
I'm
know.
gonna bleed out.
Yeah,
But like, if you can continue doing what you're doing, like you're not gonna want them to have any insight on anything, because then they
Right.
feel like they have nowhere to go. So even if they do find out what's going on, they have no power, no control.
Yeah.
until you
Until
some
they
women,
did.
until you some women talking, bro, and then and then some shit goes down. I mean, look, I think this movie is really good at letting me see all sides and agreeing with everybody. Yeah, bro,
Yeah.
y'all should leave. No, you know what? Square up with these fools, dog. Let's see it. Let's roll these motherfuckers. And then it's like,
There was
no, we probably should leave.
Yeah.
But the kingdom of heaven, dog.
Yeah, I got kingdom and heaven right here, brother.
when they made the one suggestion where it's just like, oh, this is one thing we should do, and they're like, ha ha ha, yeah, we've never asked for this, that, or the other. We can't ask this,
Yeah.
and I don't want to say it yet. But I'm just like, the whole time, I'm like, bro, like that's the option.
Yeah, that's it.
Like once I established in the movie what was going on, I was like, bro, there's only one option. It's
I don't
clear.
know, man. It seems
Yeah,
like
I think
go ahead,
the whole movie they like you said that you show all sides, right? And
Mhm.
I was back and forth. I was like, yeah, man, they should fucking stay and fight. And then I was like, wait,
What was
maybe they
cool
should
too is
leave.
You had different families and you had different age groups and like just different experiences.
all in the same room. Yeah.
Yeah, so you could
It
see a
was
lot
super
of
democratic, man.
I mean, honestly, the only thing that this movie didn't have is a BIPOC woman, and that's it.
Yeah.
But because they had everything, they had a
I thought everybody, though-
transgender.
Yeah. Everybody was reasonable except for Frances McDormand. I was like,
Bro,
get out of there,
Don't
room.
even bring up Frances
Get out.
McDormand because she was
Who-
in the
who
movie.
was that?
She's Scarface.
Scarface.
Yeah,
Oh, okay,
I'm
okay,
pretty
okay.
sure that's her name too, ain't it?
It is actually.
Bro,
I
The
love
thing
that. I
is,
love that he's like,
this
let's call
whole
this
movie-
Scarface.
I didn't know who was who.
Dude, it's crazy. I was like, I'm racist. All these
The-
white people
the
look
three-
alike.
The three like lead white
I was
women
like-
all look alike.
Yeah, they
Okay,
do.
she's pregnant. Okay, that's pregnant girl.
That's
I knew
Rooney Mara. That's
the only
Rooney
one I
Mara.
knew.
Yeah, me too. But even she was the only one that looked different.
Yeah.
Salome and Marish though, motherfucker, you could have just had one woman play both parts.
Who's that on this
So
poster?
Claire Foy and Jessica Jessie Buckley.
So
are the
it's
two.
in the middle is Rooney Mara. All
Yeah.
the way to the far left
Pregnant girl.
is Frances McDormand.
Mm-hmm.
And then honestly, you could pick and choose whichever one of these white women you want to be the other names on that poster. I don't know.
So Jessie Buckley is the one to the right of Rooney Mara.
She was all the women were fantastic in
and
this movie.
Claire Foy is all the way to the right.
I don't think anybody was bad in this movie. I think
No, the
everybody-
acting is great. It felt like a play a lot to me, which I thought was interesting.
Dude, yes,
Yeah.
exactly. It
I
felt
mean-
like a play.
Oh, we got one brain right now.
it would be rad to see this though. Like a high school rendition of this would be pretty cool.
Yeah.
All
Nah,
female
fuck
cast.
high school, dude.
I mean,
I
come
thought-
on.
I'm talking about New York
I want
level shit.
Broadway. I
New
want a
York.
dollar
I
slice.
went off Broadway though.
Yeah.
I went off. That's where
I
we
went-
still got passion.
Dingy, nasty shit.
Off.
Yeah,
Broadway.
Broadway. 3 streets down, bro. How about that?
When they still had porno in fucking New York Times Square.
Yeah.
We got 2 minutes left, by the way.
When a girl with that smokes, like when her scenes came up, I was like, oh, like it felt like a lot of times it's like, oh, the camera like shifts to the right, and it's like, okay, now it's her point to talk, and it's her focus point. And then, all right, she's gonna say her lines, and now we're gonna shift back to the group. Like I was like, oh, this is
But
real like play like.
It almost felt
it
like a
worked, though, I feel.
documentary to me. At some
I
points,
could
I
see
was like,
that.
I can't believe I'm watching these women go through this in real
This
life.
real?
Yeah, real time.
And like none of
And
them
then
had
he
makeup. It
He
was so
had
good.
he had old Q from 007 writing down the minutes.
Oh, was he
I don't know.
Q in the
That's
new
Q.
W7? Oh, that's kind of rad. I didn't know that. Oh, August.
I don't know his actual actor's name.
Ben
Yeah, I don't know him.
Wishar.
I've never. I don't think I've ever seen him in anything.
I've never seen the 007 movies, but that's cool that they got him.
I was
He
like,
was
is that him?
fantastic too.
I thought he was very passionate in like the parts where he needed to be passionate, and like a lot of it seemed like real and relatable.
We're gonna get into it in about 50
yeah.
He
seconds.
was a real, real passionate man.
I mean, he's passionate, all right, and I don't blame him. You know what? Let's just take the 45 seconds to decide what we think about women talking. So on 3, we're gonna put our thumbs up or down. 1, 2, 3. Woo! Wow, there's 2 thumbs up, 1 thumbs down for women talking. Who would have thought that James wasn't gonna like the movie about only women? Not me. Literally couldn't have thought that was gonna happen.
The thing is, like, yes, it wasn't action packed, and like you have to think a little more, but like
This movie's
This
boring for a lot of people.
Yeah, but it's
it
Oscar
could be
bait.
boring for a lot. Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's the thing is, it is Oscar bait.
A select audience is gonna love this.
absolutely.
Like, and I think that's where it falls. That's why I won't recommend it.
Yeah, I feel that. I mean, I don't blame you. Honestly, before we talked about it, I wasn't going to either. But you're going to find out why I originally wasn't going to recommend it in the spoiler full thoughts when you click in that top right-hand corner. Thanks for tuning in for the first movie this week for the Oscars watch. We love you guys. Bye.
Bye.
See ya.
Okay, let me put the spoilers on.
That was 10.
Oh yeah,
was
that's
too
why
smooth.
I gave you all that 10 minutes because I was cutting you motherfuckers off. So I didn't like this movie when it was over. I thought the end of the movie saved it because let me tell you,
Yeah.
believe it or not, I could only really associate with August because he's the only dude, and I was like, I feel for you, brother. I'm also one of the only
Yeah.
literate people in my life.
I mean,
Yeah, I felt the same way because I was like this probably hits if you're a woman.
Or a woman who's been in an abusive relationship, bro.
Relationship,
Uh,
yes.
This might give you some PTSD flashbacks, dog.
I was like August. I was like, yeah, my thoughts don't matter here.
Yeah, I don't even want to speak up because I'm a misspeak.
So I'm like, the movie's mid. Like, so I'm watching. I'm like, this is mid. Like, I understand why it's nominated based on like the story it's telling. Sure, I can see what the what the Academy saw.
Yeah.
But then they do
Yeah.
the Melvin stuff, and I was like, whoa, whoa.
Fucking
All right.
Melvin, bro. Don't even
it's
bring
so
him
messed
up.
Who's Melvin
Oh,
again?
it's spoilers, so we can talk about
It's
it.
spoilers,
Melvin
yeah.
is Marisha's husband,
Okay.
the guy
Yeah,
who
I get
came
that.
home.
Yeah.
And boy, did it come home.
He come home swanging, bro. He come home like a tornado. Yeah.
Dude, I was
Fucked up, bro. Yeah. I think it was broken, right?
out of this
Shoulder. I shouldn't be laughing. It's the most fucked up shit.
It's not messed up, but it's just like, I'm gonna make sure that I'm not gonna make crack. I think it is. I'm not sure.
What do you mean?
Who knows, man?
What do you mean?
No,
Oh,
no,
it's
no,
Klaus.
that's
It's
Melvin.
Klaus.
Yeah.
It's Klaus. My bad.
Melvin is the transgender.
Oh yeah. I mean, yeah. His role fucking sucked. Watching that
I
shit
mean, that was
happen,
also
that's rough.
crazy though.
Yeah. Eric, move quickly. Okay, it's James. I got so scared.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my god.
No, it was me. I was like opening something up, and then like.
Oh.
I was trying to read who's who.
So yeah, Melvin is the transgender man who is mute. August.
Only the adults.
Yes, yeah, because he spoke when he was talking to the kids.
But it was all time, and when the one elder paid him respect, that's when he was like, okay, I'll tell you this.
Real.
Bruh.
But like, what's Klaus, right?
Klaus is the husband of Marish. Marique, or whatever her name is.
Then you think it's just that's the one time in the movie where I was like, okay, I guess I didn't feel too many emotions in this movie. But then you feel like the rush, you feel the anxiety of it, and it's like, dang, he's taking grandma's horses, and you don't know what he's about to do.
I mean,
Like-
so the emotions didn't hit for you when when August and Ona talk? Because that happens right before we see what Klaus does to Marish. And
when he's
they
like,
spoke, and he was like, and she was like,
I'll take care of you stuff.
or no, when she was telling him like you have to stay for the boys or something like that.
Oh,
and,
okay.
Like his heart was breaking. I was like,
Yeah.
damn, bro, you love her so much and she can't stay with you. She just can't.
I even thought the scene that was even more impactful was the end, where he's like, "Oh, take this note." So when he's like, "Hey, why do you have this weapon?" Like
That's what I was
Bro,
alluding to earlier. That got me.
ending, man.
It got me.
Yeah, well, the last 30 of the minutes of this movie are strong.
It saves it
Like,
for me.
yeah.
If
Too strong.
yeah, it is too strong. That shit came in
But, like,
hot.
and I don't know what it is about it, but it's just like I thought the pacing was fine. I didn't feel like it was like it's a slow movie, but I didn't feel like it was too slow. Like that's the type of movie it is. It's gonna be slow.
Yeah, I didn't suffer through it. Yeah.
Yeah, but then once
I-
they got,
I suffered through the beginning. That's my hardest part. But then once I was in the world, I was like, okay, I'll put my phone down.
I could see that. I mean, but like people were getting trigger warning. We're gonna say the R word. People were getting raped all over the fucking place, and
Yeah.
It was
that shit was
it was
fucked.
fucked.
Yeah.
So when they started and they were like, "Oh, they say it's this, they say it's that," it didn't hit me right away. Like, and
No,
maybe I'm
yeah.
just dumb.
Yeah.
I thought it was paranormal. I was like,
I
oh,
thought so
shit.
too. I thought this movie was like some The Village type stuff, dude. I really did, or the Vivitch or whatever those
Yeah,
movies have that
yeah.
every time.
I mean, but nah, it's modern day, and they were just letting men outside of the. Was it a matter
I
of?
don't think outside of the colony.
Oh, it was only colony men coming in and just raping
Yeah.
whoever
I'm
they felt
assuming
like. That's fucked up.
Because of Melvin's conversation when he's like, "I know, is my brother in there?" Am I freezing?
Dude,
No, you're fine,
and
you're fine,
that's-
you're fine, on
That's
my
the
end.
most fucked up part.
Yeah, and because she's like, "Oh, because it, the baby was sick and stuff." I'm assuming it was yours because it's like, "Oh, the incest thing," and it's just like, man.
Was he
That was
talking?
a crazy
Was he
scene.
talking to his brother there?
So he's like, he
Yeah.
knocked on the thing, and then
okay,
and this is
okay.
before like, because he's like, I always kind of felt this way, but then like this is kind of like the last straw,
Yeah.
more or less. And he's like, I don't know if it was my little brother, or was it one of your friends, but because of what happened and the baby got sick,
Now
I'm
I
assuming
understand.
it's yours.
Now I understand.
And then you see the miscarriage scene.
I thought
and-
the dude on the other side of the thing just had a deformity. I'm gonna be real with you, but now that you say
Oh.
that I understand
Oh,
now,
no,
homie.
that-
I get you,
That
Melvin.
clicked with me.
It was.
Yeah.
I had, the baby was like banging on some metal shit. Alex was trying to talk to me. Mikey was like,
Yeah.
"Why don't they have lights?" So like, I was missing some shit throughout. Okay,
Yeah.
I was-
But like that scene is powerful.
Yeah.
Like, so there's like four scenes like that I really like. Like you said, like when they were talking or whatever. Like anytime really Ona was talking to August, it's like okay, it's good.
Mhm.
But like the end of the movie, and then when she like sprays her own son,
Bro,
like,
that
I'm
shit
like,
was crazy,
dang.
dog.
Yeah,
I love that she was like
What'd she spray her with? Or what's?
pesticides, dog.
Okay, that's
so
what I
it's,
thought.
Yeah.
it's a cow tranquilizer. So they
Wait,
the
it's
women
cow
were getting-
tranquilizer?
Yeah. So when
I
when
thought
they
it was
say
like bug killer.
Yeah, I thought
No.
it was butt killer shit.
So in the movie, at some point in time, they say like, "Oh, they were sedating us or whatever." I'm pretty sure they said cow tranquilizer. It's some kind of tranquilizer.
right.
So,
But you don't think they gave
Well,
that to them
That's with
orally?
a needle.
Or through a needle? I figured they slipped it into their food or something.
I figured it was a
I mean,
shot.
sure, they probably did, but like with her son, she just sprayed it in his face because she ain't got time for that.
But that bottle seemed like pesticides. I'm looking
Like
right
pesticide
now. Yeah.
shit.
Sure, like I could see like that thought process, but based on like the evidence given early in the
Oh
movie,
no!
that's why I'm like,
it was tranquilizer. I just read the synopsis. Breaking
Okay,
the
yeah.
rules of their departure, Salome tranquilizes Aaron, forcing him to leave with them. She reveals
that's
this
how it
only to
works.
August. I mean, you don't know what's in that bottle, bruh. I mean, ketamine is horse tranquilizer.
unless he swallowed
and
it.
people at raves take that shit. So
I mean, if it's enough to put down their cows and bulls, like I'm pretty sure it could take down, these.
that little kid's
30-pound
dead.
women.
Not even just like it's gonna take him down. He's dead.
But like a lot of these women are small in stature, so like if it works on them, it's gonna work on the same size little boy.
Oh, 100%.
So it's,
yeah. But that
and
shit
it's
was
just crazy
crazy.
the thought process though when they were talking about like, oh, what age do we cut them off? Like I was like, that's interesting because at what point are the kids too far gone? Like,
Or even,
It's-
I mean, August brought up a good point, right? Like, boys at 14 are dangerous. They're a threat for sure, but they're not
too
past the
hormonal.
point of no return.
for
Yeah.
sure,
Yeah.
yeah.
And I
They're
was,
so teachable.
but shit, he was like, He was like, I don't know, you probably shouldn't, but if you're feeling generous, you can take them too.
Yeah, his initial thing was, "Hey, no, fuck that."
Yeah. These are some dangerous motherfuckers. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
Like, and I understand why. Which one? I don't know which one it was, but one of them was like acting so like, you know, like, oh, you're not gonna tell us what to do, type of stuff, because they've been assaulted, they've been beaten, like stuff like that. But I'm like, man, bro, chill. Like, he didn't do nothing. He's a good one.
It was Salome, wasn't it?
I want to say it was Salome.
Yeah. Because Maurice is the one who's married to Klaus, yeah? Oh, so this is what I was talking to Alex about. I need a family tree. Y'all got to show me who's married to who.
Dude, I needed that as well.
Yeah, I was lost in it. All these white people look the same. They all got weird names. What y'all want me to do with this shit?
Although, another part I really liked was when Maurice finally popped off and was like, you know, I'm not going to stay here because I'm going to she was like, I'm going to become a murderer if I... Yeah.
Is she the one that started shanking old boy up in the shed, too?
No, she almost cut his ass up with that scythe, though.
I think
she ran up with that hand scythe that was about to cut his arm off, dog.
Yeah.
She was a killer.
But when she was monologuing there about, like, her becoming a killer if she stays, I was like, God damn.
But then it was cool to see the olds kind of be like, yeah, and that's why we should leave, because we don't want you to go to hell because we're forcing you to stay here. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's like the coolest thing. Go ahead.
I was saying, every time they were like, bro, if God is omnipotent, he can find some woman in the field, man. We'll be all right.
Yeah. Well, I love that
every time they said that.
Yeah. Just there was like so many of those statements where it's just like, and that's where Scarface was like, no, we can't do this, and then Ona's more or less like, but if we're forced to forgive them, is it really forgiving them? It's like, no. So that's the whole purpose. Like, you're not being like, you know, it's like, oh yeah, you know, you should, you know, forgive people and, you know, love people, all that stuff or whatever. But if I'm forced to do it, I'm not doing it, so I'm lying and I'm committing a sin anyway.
And if I'm lying, I'm dying.
Yeah. But it was crazy the fact like that they can't even read, and it's in modern time. Like
dude, she was like, I know what these are, but what's this?
And the commas? Comma.
Yeah.
I mean, but like, I almost need to read the book, because like when they leave, where are they going? In the field over? Like,
yeah,
you're just gonna take over somebody's land? How is that gonna work?
You just go south or something, you know?
Yeah,
do your little thing.
I should have been paying more attention when he was teaching her, because I don't know what he was telling her.
It was cool though when they're like, you know, because I'm like, it's people kind of have this concept when like a natural disaster happens, or like, you know, a fire or something happens, where they like grab their stuff and they're like, you think you have so much, and like even when you're moving or some situation, and they're like, we packed up our whole lives, like generations.
Dude, that line, I'm not gonna lie, that line hit.
Yeah. I mean, the writing is strong in here. Like, the dialogue is great. It's just all dialogue.
Yeah.
Like, the movie is a dialogue movie.
Yeah.
I'm reading the synopsis at the end. Y'all were having good banter, so I was trying to figure out the synopsis for the book, so I ain't got to read it.
Fair.
But then you were like, "Hey, I see your eyes are wandering, bro. Where you looking?"
Yeah,
what the fuck you doing?
I mean, yeah, the movie got better as we talked about it. Because coming into it, I was like, I'm a thumbs down the fuck out this movie. And then we started talking, and I was like, wait. I was just thinking with my Oonga Boonga brain, and I wasn't thinking past
brought
that.
up some good points.
Yeah.
But, like, this is a movie where I can see, like, why it got nominated. Because I can, like, in film circles, like, there's a lot to talk about.
They're probably like, oh, look at how desaturated the picture is. Oh, it shows what kind of mundanity they live in.
Yeah.
It's like, shut up, you fucking nerd. I want to see him stab somebody.
But 1 second, I was like, is my TV off?
did I.
Where the fuck's the color, dude?
I'm in colorblind mode.
So like I rented it, and I was like, oh, maybe it's my copy.
Maybe it's my Redbox copy.
yeah.
Nah,
yeah,
it was
the
muted.
DVD was so scratched.
It was muted. Was it muted all the way through them leaving, or
it was so gray?
It's so gray, but like
it was so gray,
bro. When you can't read, life is that gray. I'm sure, like it's just gray like that.
Damn.
All right, we've been doing this for like 20 minutes. Do we want to go into questions? I think we talked about what we're going to talk about, right?
Yeah.
We got anything else?
Do it.
I'm giving you one last chance, Eric. Don't you dare bring up another 5-minute topic.
That was me, man.
Last week it was you. Don't come at me with this shit.
I'm always like, let's move on, and then and then you bring up something.
Bro, I'm gonna go get the podcast from last week. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna post that on TikTok. I'm gonna look at this motherfucker extending the podcast.
Wait, Ona.
Look at you.
I'm extending it. Rooney Mara, which was Ona. That's the pregnant one.
Yep, that's what we said about 20 minutes ago.
Yeah,
well, I gotta confirm, dude.
Yeah,
she was in your favorite movie, man. She was in Nightmare Alley.
Yeah.
I mean, Rooney Mara is fantastic, and you know what? She deserves the 2 movies that she was in. One of them didn't deserve it, but she deserved.
Yeah, I'm more of a Kate Mara fan, but
I think they're both fantastic, aren't they?
Yeah, Kate does more TV.
Oh,
I'll believe you, man.
Rooney Mara's engaged to Joaquin Phoenix.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, they've been dating since 2016.
They've been engaged since 2016.
So their family is like one part of their family owns like the Steelers and the other part owns like the Giants.
Oh, it's another nepotism fucking acting job. God damn it.
Because like the Rooneys and the Maras like own those teams, so that's why her name is Rooney. It's one of her last names of one of her. So I don't know if that's her acting name or her real name, but it's
you're right. Her real name is Patricia Rooney Mara.
Yeah, Rooney is a better first name.
It's a better actor name for sure.
For sure. All right, let's go into questions. James, what's your favorite part about women talking?
So I mean, abuse isn't cool, but like that scene, like it solidified kind of like what the movie was talking about. Because like he came home and literally like the first thing he did was got drunk and like beat them. Like they got to go.
He probably got drunk on the way home. He didn't even get drunk.
There's no way
to
forgive them.
Yeah,
and it just pushes the point like they made the right decision. Like they had to go because they were gonna get abused in one of or many ways. Like, so I thought it was like, oh, okay, unfortunately for her and her child, but like it shows like, hey, no, they made the right decision.
Yeah, I agree. I think that's when you know for sure, like, no, they're making the only decision, which is to get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, kill or be killed. I mean, like, so that's like, I gotta leave or else I'm a murderer, like she was saying.
Yeah.
Like,
Eric, what was your favorite part of women talking?
Probably Rooney Mara. I really liked her character. She was curious, talked with August a lot.
I mean, she loved that man. She couldn't say it, but she loved him.
She didn't say it, but you know.
I mean, but she couldn't. You know she can't. Because she says it, then she's staying.
She's unwed, dude. Come on.
Well, she's saying, like, she can't be, who she is if you get married. And I'm like, but you can.
You can. It's the hormones.
August, you can.
She'll be all right.
Yeah.
She'll send him a letter. It's going to look like a bunch of scribble. He'll be able to figure it out.
So her mom dies on the trail, like for real, right? Because like when the narrator's talking, it's like you never met your grandmother, and I was like, she already like 9 months pregnant.
No,
when does
bro,
the grandma
you
die?
don't fucking retain information before 5 years old. Old Bird was like 67.
She can still meet her. You can still meet the grandmother.
If you don't remember,
is that the lady that fell on the ground? She was fucking having a heart attack or whatever.
She died on the road, dude. She said, just put me in the car. I don't want to die in the city.
Yeah, I don't want to die here with these men's. My favorite part, I think the writing was fantastic. The movie, the way like the whole concept of the movie is slow, but like seeing these women interact with each other, it felt so real. I made the comment during the spoiler free. Literally at one part I was like, wait, is this documentary? What's going on? Are these famous people? Francis McDormand hasn't been here
what
at all.
happened?
Yeah. Tell me about it at a Steelers game, I guess.
Yeah.
James, what's your least favorite part?
There are just some times where it's just too slow. Like, I know that they're talking, they're getting their points across, but they kept circling things. And I'm like, bro, we get it. I understand this is your point of view. There's like 3 point of views. I get it. But there was a good point where it's like, all right, this is the 3rd time you guys say the same shit. I get it. Like, let's go.
Eric?
Yeah, same thing with what James said.
I hated the color palette. It ain't that bland outside. I don't care how bad your life is. You can still see color, dog.
They had to make you think it was in the 1800s.
Look, and I did for a minute. A hot ass minute, I thought that.
Yeah.
But then, like, they showed the brightest fucking sky, dude. HDR fucking stars and shit.
I hate that they didn't film this shit in a barn. You could tell that shit was filmed in a warehouse somewhere with a set that was built. I hate that
Dude,
shit.
it was in
Big-ass
Broadway,
light box.
dude.
It was off Broadway in northern New York or whatever.
Yeah.
Uh,
New Jersey.
Yeah. It's basically eastern Pennsylvania at that point.
Yeah.
Cinema scores. Would we rent it? Hell no.
Nah.
I'm kind of mad I bought it twice, to be honest with you.
You're at the loss.
Would you buy this movie physically? Hell
No,
no.
nope.
Would you buy this movie digitally? Twice.
No.
Nah.
I spent $40 on it digitally. I'll make that mistake only once though. Would you buy this in the $5 bin at Best Buy, Walmart, FYE, or Vudu?
If it got women talking and Little Women, maybe.
I mean, I'll buy that just for the $5 Little Women for the
Little Women
If it
goes
had-
for the
hard.
$250
If they
Little
had the
Women.
Rooney set,
Yeah.
with the Rooney set, sure.
Would you put this on in the background while people are over? Hell no.
No.
No
God,
way.
no.
I don't care who you are.
got a certain, you need a certain audience. For this
Yeah.
film.
And the audience is of one. You're gonna tell this person
And
to
you gotta
watch it.
vet the audience
Yeah.
so no one has PTSD.
Yeah.
You'd be
ain't lying.
like, oh girl having a panic attack. Here, put a cigarette in her mouth. This will calm her down.
Hey, that was messed up. Like, we're not acting up crazy. Like, bro, like everyone traumas their own way.
Yeah, I'm mentally ill, dog.
Like I understand Melvin wants to be a guy, but I can't understand a panic attack. Like, where are the lines? Where are the lines? I can see the other
So-
way around.
So progressive yet so toxic.
Mad
Yeah, no.
toxic. Oh, Maurice
Not
was
real.
mad toxic.
Yeah.
Oh my god, where are we at? Would we watch this again?
I'm good.
No, I don't have to. I don't ever have to
No.
watch this movie again.
Yeah, I'm not gonna watch it again.
It's burned into my fucking memory though, dog. I got it.
I don't even
Yo,
know what
weird.
situation this movie would be on, and I'd be like, "Oh yeah."
How do they edit this for TV or TBS? How do the TNT?
If I'm
how do they put this?
tranquilized,
Yeah, when someone sprays me with pesticides or tranquilizers or
I'm
whatever.
just sitting there.
eyes open or shit like Clockwork Orange.
Dude, if someone tusked me, maybe.
Yeah. If I'm Justin Long in the movie Tusk,
Yeah, I'm
absolutely.
just a walrus. Yeah.
I'm watching it again. It's the only thing I got. And then we gave our recommendation, or we said whether or not we recommended it in the spoiler free. I don't have the rankings open. Y'all got to vamp for 2 seconds. All right, I got it. All right. So anybody who's got it, give it to me.
We got ourselves 7 women talking.
We got ourselves a 7 out of 10 woman made the journey.
Survive the journey.
God dang.
You know what?
It's some Oregon Trail shit, you know?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I came in giving this movie a 6, but I'm giving it 7 boys pepper sprayed out of 10 for sure. We're out here getting them. All right,
She
everybody.
wasn't leaving her son.
Oh, could you imagine? Could you imagine if it wasn't her son? She's a fuck
Yeah.
you. I'm spraying
Oh,
everybody. That shit mine. I'm taking you know.
Yeah.
You know, line up all the boys and spraying them. It's like SWAT
All the
team
boys
training.
15 and up.
Yeah. All right, now look, you can come to our colony, but you got to get pepper sprayed or tasered.
Yeah. In the face or in the box.
Yeah.
Your choice.
All right, everybody. That was our review of Women Talking. Thanks for tuning in and watching on twitch.tv/SoonerLaterTV or youtube.com/@SoonerLaterTV. Continue listening and watching and showing your support on all social medias. You can find us at SoonerLaterTV. If you couldn't catch us live, don't worry. You can listen to us on all podcasting platforms. We record live on Sundays at 7 p.m. Central Time, and we upload every Wednesday afternoon. So tune in a couple minutes for our review of The Triangle of Sadness. We love you guys. Bye.
Bye.
See ya.
Okay, we're good. All right, everybody, welcome back to Sooner or Later Reviews. It's not really Sooner or Later Podcast anymore. I call it Reviews. I'm going to save the podcast name for a different show. But for episode 136, 135? Did I put 135 again? Oh, I did! No! For episode 136, we're talking Triangle of Sadness. Triangle of Sadness was directed by Ruben Östlund, written by Ruben Östlund, cinematography by Fredrik Winsel, edited by Ruben Östlund and Mikael C. Carlson. Music by Mikael music by Mikael Malta and Leslie Ming. Production companies were Imperative Entertainment, Film iVast, BBC Film, 30 West Platform Production, Essential Films, Co-Production Office, Spherigus Television, Zidve Arte France Cinema, TRT's Cinema, Svenska Film Institute, Euro Images Council of Europe, Middenbrald Berlin Brandenburg, the Danish Film Institute, Moin Film Fund Hamburg Schleswig Holstein, BFI, Nordisk Film and TV Fund, Art France, Der, Canal Plus, Scene Plus, Heretic, Board Cater Films, Sovereign Films, and Piano. Everybody was in the pot. Distributed by Neon in the United States, SF Studios in Sweden, Alamode Film Verly in Germany, Back Films in France, Lionsgate UK, and Corazon Artificial Eye in the United Kingdom. Curzon. Release dates of May 21st, 2022 at Cannes, September 28th, 2022 in France, October 7th, 2022 in Sweden and the United States, October 13th, 2022 in Germany, and October 28th, 2022 in the United Kingdom. Triangle of Sadness has a 147-minute runtime and on a budget of $15.6 million. It has brought home $23.7 million as of February 26, 2023. Triangle of Sadness holds a 72% on the tomato meter with 251 reviews and a 70% audience score with 1,000+ ratings. With a Metacritic score of 63 from 47 critics and 6.9 from 96 users, the only people whose opinion matters are ours, and you're getting 10 minutes of spoiler-free starting now.
So just real quick, I don't know where they're getting that 23.7 mil, but the numbers has 14.3 mil.
Thanks for that. You cleaned that up for me. Thank you.
Yeah, I don't know where Wiki put that, but whatever.
I feel like you don't have to tag it either, which is the problem. Motherfuckers be lying.
So like the interesting thing about Oscar movies is you never know what you're gonna get sometimes.
No, before Black Panther was nominated for Best Picture, you knew what you were getting. But they opened it up to popular movies, and now just anything. They're just anything that throws the most money at it can be put on the list.
Well, this is a Cannes winner, so I think anytime it's a Cannes winner comes out,
it's Cannes hot chicken.
They're automatically put into the fucking mix of Oscar movies.
Do you think so?
Yeah. I mean, it gets prestige. Like once you get prestige, people are gonna, give it that love.
They got
there's certain.
Go ahead.
I'm sure there's a certain track record if you look at certain films, like a lot of these indie films, and you look at them, it's like, oh yeah, they won at this festival, and then boom, they're getting nominated.
Yeah.
Because I'm sure it's a lot of the same people that go to those festivals.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. They got their numbers from Box Office Mojo, by the way.
Oh, we don't trust them.
No, we don't. We don't fuck with them.
We trust the numbers. Yes, we do. Not a sponsor.
Unless Sooner or Later Review sponsored by the numbers.
Yeah.
Yeah, this movie's weird as hell, dog.
This movie, I mean, is it a spoiler if you say that?
It's spoiler.
Okay.
If it shocks you, it's a spoiler.
I think this guy is known for his out
You're talking about Ruben?
Yeah, Ruben. He's known for his I don't even know how to say it. His avant-garde shit. Yeah, it's like his take on the social like
social
view
commentary.
of the world, I guess.
Yeah.
Social commentary. There you go.
So his last movie, where old boy's standing on the table like with his shirt off and like a dinner thing or whatever, I have seen that poster and almost watched that movie so many times.
Oh,
The
really?
Square.
Yeah, I've literally almost watched that movie at least 20 times and never did.
I never heard of none of these
Oh
movies. This
shit!
guy's
It has
done.
McNulty on it.
But like, you ever seen The Square though? Like, look at the
Yeah, I've
Yeah, I'm
never
looking
I've
at
never
the-
even seen this poster before.
Really, I
Mm-hmm.
see it so much. I've seen it so many times in my life. It
I don't think
almost
I've seen
reminds
any
me.
of his shit.
Me either.
Everything else, though, I have no idea.
It
And
seems
this,
all
I think
foreign
it's also
language.
foreign. Yeah.
Yeah.
Even that seems like Norwegian or something.
Yeah,
like
that doesn't seem American, that's for sure.
Yeah. I think this movie's cool. I think it's another movie where like once you get to the payoff, I think it's kind of worth it.
Yep.
Like, I mean, it's a long movie, but like the latter half of it is really good.
I ain't gonna lie, this movie suffers from so much of the first half of this movie being attached to it. Let's just say it like that.
Yeah.
We'll talk-
Which parts?
We'll talk about it in spoilers because I feel like that'd be spoiling some major parts of the movie. I mean, you
I
see
It's
it.
like part 1, part 2, or I mean, there's only
Part
three
two,
parts.
part two is where it suffers for sure for me. I mean, that's the most outlandish one. You would think I like movies like Violent Night. Why wouldn't I like part two? Part two,
Yeah.
mostly because I don't like the way they did it. It was a little too much. Shortening that
Part
by
two-
shorten that down by
Yeah.
half an hour, bro. I'm in. You got me. You won me back over, Ruben, but not
Part-
like it is.
Part 2, when it gets past a certain scene and gets to another scene, I think it's cool. But like,
Yeah.
it's so outlandish though. This movie, like, it does some things that doesn't make sense.
But then
they did not set this up in this world.
And then they didn't explain it.
Nothing.
Nothing. It-
Like, there's at least 5 things that happen in this movie that's like, I mean, not resolved. Like, I'm not gonna tell you what
So,
5
okay,
things.
so this is your guys' first time seeing the film. This is my second time seeing the film.
Yep.
Okay.
Let's just put that out there.
So wait, I'm thinking through it now. Does it set up why part 2 even happens? Because I think it does, right? When they
It
have,
does, yeah.
when they have to go swimming, right?
Yep.
Okay, cool. Now I get it. I clicked. I looked at you and I was like, wait, I get it. They set it up. I don't like the way they set it up, but they did it.
Yeah.
I guess I can't fault Ruben now. He closed all the plot holes on me.
I mean, there's a reason. Yeah, there's a reason Woody Harrelson didn't get sick, right?
Yeah.
But
Wait.
it's a combination of that and the rough waters too, though.
yeah, it's the rough waters did not help.
You're gonna
But
yeah,
it's foreshadowed.
you're gonna have to explain it to me in the spoilers. For sure.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
As it happened, I was like, oh, they tell you everything that leads up to it, though. Like, so when it was happening, I was like, oh, I get it. But like, I also don't think the execution was great, and I think it was a little too sketchy, like a skit,
I think it
Like a SNL skit.
yeah.
for sure. Yeah,
Oh boy,
it's
Pedro,
heavy-handed. Like,
Pedro Pascal wearing a wig or whatever on the boat. Oh no. I think this movie probably suffered because I didn't give it my all. Which we're gonna talk about a movie next that I did give my all, and I think it really helped that movie. But I think I'm gonna have to rewatch this movie in a black room with just me and a screen and put my phone
I mean,
away.
because that's how I saw it first. I saw it in like
Yeah.
I think it was like 5 of us at this movie theater, and it was a smaller theater too.
Yeah.
So I was like right up on the
you're
screen.
in it.
Yeah.
I was in it.
For the whole second part. Oh no.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even care for the first part of this movie, to be honest.
I thought the first part had the making of a good drama, though.
I mean, the first part's almost a different movie.
Almost, it's a lot
It
of
is.
different movie. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
but the first
yeah.
part, you need the first part so you can understand the,
The
third part.
yeah, for sure.
And how
Sure.
it flips itself.
Mhm.
yeah.
All
I
for a
mean,
bag
yeah,
of pretzels.
It makes sense, but I think based on who the characters were, I could have got to that without the first part.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I think they do a good job of acting like their stereotypes. That even if you cut the
Yeah.
first part off, you would still get it. It may.
But yeah, if it opened up on the yacht, you'd probably be fine.
Yeah, I think so. And
And which I
it'd
like
be
from the
45
poster,
minutes
I was like,
shorter.
"Where's it at?" I was like,
yeah.
"Where's it at?" Like, I'm so confused.
I mean, yeah, this movie was a little dense for me.
It didn't need to be 2 hours and 40 minutes, right?
Yeah, it was 147 minutes.
It's long.
The first time seeing it, it went quick to me.
Yeah.
Second time seeing it, it did not go as fast.
Yeah, I think this movie suffers from being viewed at home. Because when you're,
I don't think it like.
go ahead.
I don't think it like drag, but
No.
like I still felt the time. Like it's not like I did.
When you can look at your phone, you always feel the time more. 100%.
Yeah, 100%.
Because you're looking at those numbers not changing for the whole second part. You're like, when is this going to be over? It's been going for 45 minutes. But yeah, in a dark room where you can't look at your phone, or you're not supposed to look at your phone, otherwise you're a piece of shit. And there's no clocks or nothing. Like, you lose an hour. Don't even think nothing about it.
Yeah. And then you check your phone and you're like, damn, I only made it 45 minutes.
Shit, I could leave right now.
Yeah.
I gotta walk out.
I'm just saying I watched it.
How would they know? It's crazy.
I was excited for you guys to see the part 2 and just how crazy it fucking gets.
And
I was like, oh man,
it's crazy.
To me, part 3 rocks. Part 2,
part 3 does rock. I agree with you there.
Part 2, it has its moments of cool.
And part 1
2,
sucks.
Part 1, after they get past the opening scene, I'm over it. I'm like, bro, I don't care about this.
But that opening scene was fire. It was so funny.
Fire.
Yeah,
it's a good opening.
The dinner scene in the first act is too preachy, and I'm like, bro,
is it too preachy?
Care.
It almost feels so real that I want to crawl out of my skin and run away. It's like,
I'll be honest,
real.
I was like, damn, this is too real.
Yeah.
I was like, is this Joey and Alex?
Come on. She would never pay you right.
You're right.
Hey, she makes her own money. Thank you, honey.
She would have been like, thank you.
I absolutely would not throw her 50 euro down that fucking elevator, though.
Oh, no,
you better give me that. I want that and the other 100 I just spent on you.
That's how you know you get a lot of easy money.
Yeah. I totally thought this was 1917 guy. It's not.
Dude,
it looks like him. I could see that.
I think 1917's dude is a bit more attractive, to be honest with you.
I think 1917 guy also looks like the guy from that other war movie we're gonna watch next week.
All Quiet on the Western Front. Is it not him?
Same guy. It could be.
No way.
I'm looking it up in the last 40 seconds.
It could be this guy.
Oh, if it's this guy, dude, I'm gonna shit. That'll be crazy.
I know this guy from The King's Man.
Oh, okay. The Kings, man.
He's like the young dude.
Is the main guy?
I know I've seen him before.
Yeah, he's like the main guy.
All right.
He's been in a few things, I feel.
We got 20 seconds. So that means on the count of 3, we're going to give a thumbs up or a thumbs down on Triangle Sadness. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Thumbs up.
Yeah. At least for the last third.
3 thumbs up.
3 thumbs up.
I think the movie's worth watching.
Yeah, at least once.
At least once.
We'll dive a little bit more.
Enough people could find something to like in it.
Yeah. All right, everybody. Thanks for tuning in for our spoiler-free thoughts on Triangle Sadness. It got 3 thumbs up, which means you should give us a thumbs up, a like. Oh, Eric said do not ask for likes. Regardless of our technical difficulties, you should give us a like. If you didn't like our review, give us a dislike. Either way, you should subscribe. Click that notification bell. If you want to watch our spoiler full thoughts, click that button up where it says spoilers here in the top right-hand corner. If you're watching live, stick around. We love you guys. Bye.
Bye.
See you.
We're going to change this. I didn't need to watch rich people throw up for 40 minutes.
It's long.
Bro, it's crazy. And when I first saw this in the movie theater, I was like, what
Did you guys gag?
I didn't gag.
I felt nauseous from the boat.
You get motion sick from the boat?
Bro, like the visual of it was getting me. Like the vomit was fine. It was the rockiness.
When a girl was sliding around in a mixture of diarrhea and vomit, that made me gag. I was like, ugh.
Bro, I was like, dude, can relate, man.
dude, when you got it though, when you got the
churro and you're vomiting.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie. So I've experienced food poisoning twice in the last 2 years, and when old boy was sitting on the toilet, shitting and throwing up at the same time, is too real. Too real.
Dude, I've had it happen to me one time, like, and I just think it's because of my lactose, and like I had just been sick, and my stomach had just nothing but like medication in it.
Oh
and,
no!
Like, the cheese just sat on top of me, bro.
Oh no!
I was in there. I filled it up.
Oh god! God damn, that's too much.
I don't know which thing you think I'm talking
dude.
about.
All of it.
We need to bleep that, dude.
I'm gonna have to cut that for sure. Oh my
He was
god.
bad. He was bad.
Bro, and
That's
the
how I
funniest,
felt watching it though. I was like, been there.
bro, my favorite part about part 2 though is the crew, man. Like the whole time they're so fucking professional. The whole time they're
Yeah.
like, "Yes, ma'am, yes, sir," and you got dudes throwing up in front of you, and they're like, "Oh, sorry." They're apologizing to them.
Would you like some water? Would you like champagne? Water? Champagne? Like
Bro,
what
that's
the
funny
fuck?
first, like,
You know who?
Yeah.
You know who really won in this film though?
Woody
Oh,
Harrelson.
sexy boat dude. He
Oh,
had a
Oh,
good
yeah,
time.
who got kicked
cleaner?
off?
And then he just left. He left before it went to shit.
He's the most
Carl-
lucky motherfucker on the planet.
They didn't even
Carl's
follow
a
that
piece of
report.
shit.
No, yeah. So okay, Eric, explain it to me how they led up to everybody getting sick. Because I missed it because there's too much going on in my house.
It's like they were literally in
It's a
the middle
throwaway
of
line.
preparing the octopus.
right, and then they
Yeah.
left. Okay, that's what I
And
thought.
they had to leave. Yeah, that's it.
So
Okay.
the chef literally says like, "Hey, it's gonna go bad
Yeah.
if we do this," and she's
they're
like,
like,
"Okay, but
it's
we
the
have to."
Russian. No, we got to.
But they were also they served them gelatin at one point. Not even everybody didn't even eat the octopus, did they?
But my thing is, but also I think some people were getting like I think it was a combination of the factors. Some people were getting like seasick because like
that
you
bitch
should
was
not
like
be
this.
you should not be dining because in the low times,
Yeah.
and that's why she says like, "Hey,
And some
any day
people
but
were-
Thursday, any day
Yeah.
but Thursday."
Some people were eating oysters maybe for the first time because they were like, "Oh, what the fuck is this?"
So like the food, yeah, and then my thing is like none of the food probably was good by the time they got it. So your stomach's already sitting heavy, and then you eat some stuff, and then they just stood no chance. I think
they're
the people that
boozed
had
up.
like
Yeah.
the
Oh,
people
the
that had
booze was a
diarrhea,
lot.
I think for sure were like, "Oh, I ate the wrong food."
You
Got the
probably.
octopus.
But like some of the people just throwing up were probably just like, "Oh no," because like the husband of the fire the weaponry or whatever,
Yeah.
like he was kind of fine. His wife was just throwing up.
Yeah.
He just threw up in his hat. It was a good hat.
He was a good man. He's like, don't
Great
worry about
man.
it. I throw up in my hat, girl.
I finally got a use for it.
Yeah.
Like, yeah,
And then
great
Woody
man.
Harrelson was fine because he ate the burger. He
Dude,
was
that
like,
shit was
I
so
don't
funny.
like I don't like fine dining.
I'm not a fan of fine dining.
Oh
That's so
boy,
good.
next to him, dude, was like you know he was thinking, "Can I get one of those?"
Yeah, I want that burger
He
right
was.
now, dog.
I'm super rich. I'm super. I just own my company. I'm filthy rich.
So
Dude,
now
that guy
we know
was the
ba-
saddest motherfucker though on the planet.
he's rich, man. He just wants to give him Rolexes.
I
That shit's
guess.
okay.
Hey, this is a nice gesture. I want to buy you a house.
If I'm ever in a super rich establishment now, I know the only way to survive is to eat a burger. Like, if you in the menu, eat a burger. In this movie, eat a burger. Well, he actually
Oh,
dies.
shit,
Never mind.
right.
Yeah, he's definitely
It puts
dead.
you in a
dead.
better position.
um,
I love their interactions though, Woody Harrelson and the Russian guy though. I thought those scenes were great.
it was so random though. It's
It
like,
was random.
why are they
There's a lot of
debating?
movies within movies. Like,
Yeah, that's true. It's a patchwork of film.
But the funniest bit is like they didn't know anything, right? Because they were just looking up quotes on their phones the whole time.
No,
I think at first they knew.
They knew for sure. It was when they were deep cutting it that they were like, "I gotta start looking shit up,"
yeah.
because they were arguing points for communism, against communism, for capitalism, against capitalism. So like
Yeah.
they knew, and then it was when their dick measuring contest started that they were like, "I gotta do some research."
Because I think at first, like I may have to rewatch it. He says something. It's not from his phone. Then Woody Harrelson says something, and then you see them after they say the second time something. He's like, hold on, I got one for you.
Yeah.
Woody
Yeah, I
Harrelson.
got one for you, buddy.
The quotes
he
were
looks it up.
fire though. I
I mean, they were
loving
great.
them.
Like
yeah.
it got the point across.
Dude, that
Like-
the joke about the last capitalist we kill will be the one who sold us the rope. That shit
Yeah.
got me. I love that
That's
shit.
deep.
I was
That's
like,
deep
hell
for
yeah,
sure.
brother. I'll kill you
So-
last.
The one I thought about was when they're like, oh, you know, it's gonna work until like we take the last rich person's money or whatever. And I thought that was hilarious. Like there, I mean, and those are like famous quotes. Like some of them I've like vaguely heard of or whatever. But I just thought it was interesting where they're like, bro, you guys don't know what you're talking about though.
Mhm.
You're literally just Googling.
Just
lo-
spewing
I love when
facts.
Yeah.
in the cabin though he just started throwing the books at him. He's like, read this,
Yeah.
read these right
Yeah.
now.
And dude, it was hilarious to me though when he's like, Mayday, Mayday, the ship is
Bro,
going
that's so
down.
fucked.
Dude.
It was really
And
fun.
he was like, I own this ship now. It is mine.
Dude, he was the captain now.
no shit.
So what I thought was interesting though is like real quick how they kick a boy off. I understand Woody Harrelson is a captain, but like, bro, get him off and get another captain. Like, what are you doing?
Why? Why would they do that?
Because he's not reliable and he drinks himself and he's gonna crash the boat.
Yeah, but it didn't. We don't know what would have happened because them pirates were throwing hand grenades.
Yeah.
We don't know what could happen.
Hey, that's some crazy stuff though, man. That's full circle.
I mean, the dude literally said, "Hey, we make precision machines to uphold democracy."
Dude, yeah.
I was like,
as soon as he said it, I knew it. I was like, "Oh, firearms."
Oh, like what? The grenade.
Yeah.
What?
Well, our largest selling was the personal landmine for a second there, until the UN regulations messed it up.
Yeah,
it really cut into our profits.
It was fucking disgusting, was what it was. That shit was gross,
Dude, I was with Carl and Naya. I was like, "What the fuck?"
And these people were like rich, like where they could not like spend like I don't know if it was his wife or his girlfriend, the Russian guy, where she's like saying something to him or whatever, and then she's like, yeah, sure, just get it. Like it,
yeah,
like there was no
flippantly they spend money.
Daughter,
yeah,
maybe?
No, he was banging and slinging.
Wasn't his wife the one that died?
Yeah,
yeah.
But then the other lady
that washed up on the beach.
I'm assuming so.
That was his wife.
Was it? Oh,
so he
yeah.
He had a couple women
over
with
her.
him. Yeah, and then he robs her.
He does. He snatches that jewelry, bro. He says, "This shit mine."
Did you guys guess the ending? Because I figured it.
I had a sense, but I didn't like exclaim outwardly. They landed on a resort. I was like, I had no clue. It felt real Black Mirror-y for most of the movie. So I figured the ending was going to be like, they've been on an island the whole time, you know?
So like, I didn't think like, oh, it's like a 5-star resort like they were at, but I was like, oh, there's regular people here.
Yeah.
Like, and I knew like once she was like, oh, let me get the backpack, go myself. Then I was like, oh, I think old girl knows already. Like that's the only thing I got wrong.
No.
But then I was just like, they didn't even try, but also, well, real quick, they didn't even think to travel, but also too, it's because of the type of people they are.
Right.
They were doing the bare minimum. Like me, I would have scoured the whole island like the first week.
I was thinking.
I mean, they didn't know how to survive.
When you have calories, though, you better walk your bitch ass around the island. Do one lap. You know, you get a lay of the land. You figure out, oh man, there's some coconuts on this half of the island. I know where to go for it. You know,
like the fact they never had to suffer though.
Yeah, right. No, yeah. They have no survival instincts. They've completely lost that part of their brain. But yeah, it did feel like a Twilight Zone type of thing. So I was like, yeah, they got to be on like an island or something, on like a resort, or like a, you know, there's people here. They landed in Jamaica or some shit.
It was after like the housekeeping managers like started really taking over. Where I'm like, okay, it's
you mean the captain?
Ship. The captain.
What am I?
Abigail, dude.
The captain
on the island.
No, she's the captain. Yeah.
Yeah.
She was God to them.
She's
though,
great,
basically.
dude.
She's fantastic.
her acting was fantastic.
I loved her acting. Yeah.
I loved watching.
I want to say she got recognized for it, but
I thought it was super dope too, though. Like the fact is when she was saying her thing, like as soon as she started doing what she was doing, I was like, no, 100%, she's not wrong. She's carrying the team. I get everything. And they're like, oh, we help. It's like, okay, 5 of you guys grab one log. Like, no.
I mean, even if you look at it just from a caloric intake, she needs the calories because she's hunting. That's not even up for debate. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're crazy. She's acting in a
lot.
And
then you like how it's Sopranos at the ends too.
What do you mean?
Know what happens.
Yeah. Oh yeah, cut to black. I did love that shit.
Yeah.
He said he did it on purpose.
Though.
Dude, he was getting sliced up.
So does he find out it's an island? Is that why he starts running?
Because, it has to be, right?
Right,
so,
and then he's like, let me go look for her.
Right.
So my thing is, I'm thinking either he saw the guy that was selling the hats, and he's gonna go tell Yaya and Abigail, or he thinks of what the time the cab driver was like, you gotta fight for her, man. And he's like, you know what? I don't want to be with Abigail. You're right. I want to be with Yaya.
Oh,
he was gonna
I don't
go
think that
tell
whatsoever,
her that.
but I understand where you could think that.
I mean, And when you say it, it makes sense to me because he doesn't like. Assuming he didn't see the hat guy or one of the 57 other hat guys, because I feel like when you go to countries like that, there's 70 dudes doing all the same shit. So
And
it was a mass of people. But assuming he didn't, and he just decided, I want to be with Abigail or whatever.
And he's like, no,
or no, okay,
with Abigail.
No.
With Abigail?
No, I misunderstood. He
She
should
was
have.
with Olga or whatever her name is.
With
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense, Eric. I mean,
Or like he's like, oh shit, Abigail's gonna kill Yaya.
yeah, I think that is probably definitely what he thought was she's gonna kill her. She's just gonna kill her. She needs this dick appointment every day, so she gotta kill a girl.
What I thought was interesting though when that happens, when you're like, okay, yeah, obviously, sure, they're on an island, and I'm like, was it like a holiday weekend? Because they were here for at least 4 days. They had like 4 nights.
Yeah.
Like,
No, but it felt even longer. It felt like
It
they were
felt
there for
longer?
like 2
Yeah,
weeks.
it felt like it was
but
probably
we
like
only see
weeks.
like a couple, like like
Key
time
moments.
changes.
Yeah.
Because old boy grows his beard, the Russian.
No, but he was getting cut. Maybe he was
But
like,
he already had facial hair. It's not like he didn't have facial hair.
yeah,
But he
And
ended up
we-
looking fucking scraggly.
We don't know that man's hair cycle.
yeah.
Yeah, you're
Look
right.
at his dome though. The sides of his head are crazy, dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I think that's kind of where it falls apart. When you think about it too much, you're like, why the fuck these hat people just decide to come to this side of the island random as fuck? It doesn't even seem like anybody would ever be here. Who are they planning on selling to?
But my
Yeah,
thing is, if
I
I
don't know.
have a resort like that, boats are coming in and out all the time. You're telling me I didn't hear the boat get blown up? Like, I didn't hear, like,
Yeah,
I know
because
they're,
they
like,
had to have
far
been
out.
close enough for them to wash up on the island. You're right.
for sure. And then, like, especially the big, like, the thing where she, like, was staying in or
Submarine
whatever.
or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, like, that thing came up. So, and then you even see, like, there's a scene where you see the boat still. It's far, sure. Like, I couldn't swim there. But I'm like, they don't have, like, radars or anything on this thing because, like, shouldn't they have people fly in boats and stuff? You're not telling me a single thing, like, it's...
And they're in pirate infested waters. Like y'all got
international
pirates.
waters.
Yeah, y'all got pirates and you ain't got no security around the clock around that island.
Yeah. Because on
Y'all
the
are
boat
asking
they
for
did. So there's
triangle
no way the
sadness.
island wouldn't have.
Yeah.
Like the boat was like gunned up. So why would the island just be like, oh yeah, we let our southern border just get taken over?
And that elevator looked high tech as shit. So
Yeah.
They built it into the side of a fucking mountain.
yeah, that's crazy. So
And,
they
like,
had
it's
money.
And like the little like beach setup or whatever, it's just like so nobody was on the beach or the other beach the whole time.
But it kind of seemed like mountains divided this one single beach.
Yeah. This
And, like,
isn't like a
They obviously
pocket.
traveled a far distance, and like
Yeah.
you probably when you're on that resort, they probably advise you not to go off the resort.
But then why the
Yeah.
fuck is old Hat Boy over there jamming, having a good ass
Yeah, I don't
time?
know.
And it's true though, yeah. Like it is. The more you think about it, the movie really falls.
It falls apart.
Maybe he's a pirate. He just washed up. He's like, hey,
those are all the hats that they had on the boat, and he's
Yeah.
fished them out of the water.
no.
maybe.
He's just a general pirate.
Yeah. I get what you're saying. I mean, maybe. I don't know. I mean, clearly the movie isn't about the logic, right? It's about the human
No.
interactions that you witness. It's about people shitting and pissing and throwing up. This movie's about the shock factor. It's supposed to get you thinking, but it got the blood flowing upstairs, and I'm thinking too much.
Yeah, and my
That's
thing is
true.
like it's like oh, like let's talk about society. It's like okay, once I finish that conversation, now I have my next conversation. It's like
Not,
oh shit,
not
this
enough
movie has
blood
plot
flowing
holes.
downstairs, dude.
Yeah, not enough.
It is if you're old boy, if you're Carl. Carl was
I
working
ain't
that
mad
movie.
at him, dude.
I'm
Love
not
for
either. Look,
food,
if it was me, and it was me,
100%.
if it was me and Alex, we crash
Yeah.
land. I all of a
Yeah.
sudden don't know how to survive nothing. I'm gonna tell her straight up. This is for me and you. I'm working.
yeah,
gotta
I gave
s-
you a whole thing of pretzels.
You
The little
gotta sell your
whis-
body.
yeah,
Yeah. What is that? What is that spray? Did I miss that?
it's a water type spray to like make you
Yeah, I
feel the
assume it was just
sensation of
water.
hydration.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they like say it.
That
I assume it was some super rich shit that I don't know nothing about.
It is
Yeah.
some rich people shit for sure. But like the thing is, it's like if the situation was in reverse, she 100% would have done the same thing. Like
Knowing
There's
her,
no way-
absolutely. I think knowing
yeah,
her
based
for
on
sure.
the character we see from the first act
Right.
Like
the first act sets up that the two-facedness almost.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Carl also does the same thing because Carl was like, "I love you, Yaya," because she was a provider, and then all of a sudden he's saying, "I love you, Abigail."
Mm-hmm.
He literally
Oh.
said that first day.
I mean, he's a user too. That's how you get
In the
to where
words
you are.
of Eric's dad, he's a survivor. All right.
Yeah,
That's true.
I mean, I don't.
And
Go ahead.
you know what the craziest part of this movie is?
What?
Is the actor that played Yaya died before the movie could even release.
No.
Eric, why you have to say that? I could wait my whole life.
Get out of here, dog.
How?
Yeah.
Sway?
What'd she
It's
die
just
from?
like, I don't know.
You.
I'm
All right,
looking,
Eric.
She just went to the
looking.
hospital. She was feeling well, and then
It was caused by capnocitophaga.
yeah.
It's a germ. It's a gram-negative bacteria, normally found in the something of mammals. They are involved. Okay, so she got a bacterial infection. She died from bacterial sepsis, is what it was.
Wow.
Yeah, because her spleen was removed after a 2008 car crash, which increased the risk of serious infections.
Dude, this was her big break.
Bro, that makes me so
Yeah,
sad. She was
I loved her.
fantastic. Yeah.
She was solid for sure. I would have never have guessed that. I mean, how could you?
Because I looked it up. I was
could
like,
never.
what else has she been in? And then I looked at it, I'm like, oh.
It says on a wiki too, post Hamas release, or how do you say that word?
Posthumous.
Yeah, for sure.
Damn, bro, what a somber ass way to go into the questions, Eric.
Wow.
My bad, I had
I
to.
thought that thing was from Cats. Is it not specifically from Cats?
What?
That thing she died from?
No, it doesn't
Okay,
look
I
like
thought it
it.
was like a cat disease.
Damn, why you blaming Noob, dude? What the fuck?
Dude, Noob can't be trusted.
They are involved in the pathogenesis of some animal bite wounds or periodontal diseases. You're the medical
Something,
professional
yeah.
here, dog. You're gonna know more
man,
than me.
that-
Oh shit.
I'm no bacterial infection expert, Eric.
I don't got my infectious disease certification.
All I know is that you should wear a mask or maybe don't wear a mask. Depends on the shortage. All right. Well. Oh wait. She was cyanide on Black Lightning. That's kind of cool. Damn.
Oh, I did see her.
She had her whole life ahead of her, dog.
Yeah, she was young too, under 30.
No, she was like, yeah,
She's
32.
32.
I think.
She's 32. That's still young.
But
She looked good though. She looked like 24.
She looked 21. Yeah.
Yeah. If you said she was 19, I would have believed you.
Yeah. Straight up. I'd have been like, she's illegally drinking.
Yeah. There are no foreign waters or whatever it's called.
Yeah, they're on international waters. All right, let's go to the questions on that fucking sour ass note. James, what was your favorite part of Triangle of Sadness?
When it gets to the island, I'm like, oh, this is a new movie, and I like island movies. Let's go.
Eric, what was your favorite part of Triangle of Sadness?
The little friend triangle that the Russian, the pirate, and the bald rich dude like ended up forming.
When they were making fun of Carl or whatever with the whistle.
Yeah, that shit was
And
hilarious.
it
was
was
funny.
great.
And them consoling him once he kills the donkey.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was wild.
When they told the story about it was so funny. Oh, I loved it. And then she sees him holding Abigail's hand or
Dude, Carl
whatever.
was fucking up this whole time, man.
Yeah.
I'm just holding the chair. I
I'm
was
just-
resting my hand.
I'm just holding the chair.
Nah, dude, he
Yeah.
was doing something.
Dude, he looked like Channing Tatum, and this is the end.
Dude, I'm surprised he wasn't like, what finger? What are you
Yeah.
talking about?
Yeah.
Where? Yeah, I think the island is my favorite part. I think the island's so good. They do a lot with it. And it's kind
That
of
could have been the whole movie.
and it's the basis of the themes of the movie, right? Like that's kind of what the movie's all about is them on this island and watching how society reforms when the only thing that matters is your survival, right?
Mm-hmm.
And what we stoop to survive. I really liked it. I think it saved it for sure. Least favorite part, James.
They didn't have to do that donkey like that, man. They didn't. That was like it's my thing where it's like it was. I understand it's cool. Like you're like, oh, he's
It's
showing
cool.
you have to survive. Like I get you got to kill animals to survive. I get it, but like, bro, he hit him 67 times. I didn't need that much. Like The second time they should have ended it. Like it's too egregious.
No, but like he doesn't know how to kill an animal.
I mean, the pirate was literally like, "Hey, hit him in the temple."
Yeah, I mean, it was
Dude.
It was a bunch of bumbling fucking idiots trying to figure this shit out. Is what was happening.
All right, next time, man. James, when we're in that fucking survival and we see a donkey, let's see if you hit him in 2 shots.
And that donkey was big, bro. That donkey was twice that guy's size. I don't blame him.
If I took him out with a rock where he can't get up, I'm finding some kind of sharp object and I'm stabbing him in the brain because he can't run away. I'm not hitting him 77 times with a rock.
Unhinged, man.
Hey, but we'll eat that night.
Bro, we're gonna eat good too. I'll be tearing that shit up. Eric, what's your least favorite part?
Man, the Fate of Black, dude. Just tell me how it ends.
Okay, somebody didn't like the Sopranos ending. Some of us aren't intellectuals, I guess.
There's a little sound in the end. I feel that's like she gets shot in the back by a sniper.
I think she turns around.
The sniper who we haven't seen all movie swoops in.
I think Yaya turns around and she sees.
I think she knows
what the fuck you doing?
No, she knows. What do you mean? She literally says, "Wait, stop! You don't have to do this. You could be my assistant." And then it cuts to Carl. She knows she got a rock. She knows she's about to die.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
I mean, she's consoling her too, and you can see it in her face. I mean, look, Yaya's actress acted this perfectly because you knew that she knew. You could see it in her eyes. You could see the way that she was interacting with her, the way that she was like rubbing her, but was trying to be distant about it. She 100% knew that this woman was gonna kill her.
Because like, why wouldn't she?
Right.
In that situation, because the captain is like, I'm gonna kill her. I'm gonna go back like nothing happened. She fell when we were going there. She fell down the mountain or whatever.
Someone thought this through.
Yeah, like
and like like you said, you see how fit Yaya is compared to the captain.
Yeah,
she's not really fit.
I mean, she's young. I should say she's young compared to the captain.
That youngness don't matter when you're throwing hammers, though. My least favorite part. I don't know. Probably the first part. Or no, it's how long the second part was. I think you cut the second part down.
I can give you that.
Yeah, I just don't need as much vomiting. Just don't show me all that shit.
Maybe like cut out 10 minutes of the lady asking the club lady to go into the jacuzzi. Cut out 10 minutes of that.
yeah, because that was a little much.
There was a lot that like was like, oh hey, I'm pretentious. Like, let me show you, I'm pretentious. I'm like, I got it. Like, these people are rich. They do whatever they want because they have money. They have unlimited amount of money.
Yeah.
People are saying this is Ruben's dumbest film. Like, it's too on the nose.
I could see it. I mean, it's pretty ham-fisted. Like, I could understand.
But like, how else do you do like this, like rich and poor?
No, I think he does it well. He just does it. It's exaggerated too far. Like, cut it down. But you could take 30 minutes off this movie, and I think it does the job better.
It would definitely
he was just like,
he
was just like, I want to make sure that people understand what I'm saying, and like, bro, we got it.
Yeah, it's almost like if I tell you the exact directions, I know exactly that you know how you're gonna do it because I told you. Like, you can't fuck this up.
Yeah, and then I went with you.
Yeah,
and then I made sure you got there.
I made the instructional video for you.
Yeah, because the critics' consensus is Triangle of Sadness lacks the sharp edges of Ostland's earlier work, but this blackly humorous swipe at the obscenely affluent has its own awards.
I can see that. Cinema score questions. Would you rent it? No.
Nah.
No.
Would you buy this movie physically?
No.
No.
I think I'm gonna get the Criterion Collection. Yeah.
If this is a Criterion Collection, sure, I'll buy that one. No way I'm gonna buy anything other than that.
It's on pre-order right now.
No way, for real? Is the thing cool?
Yeah.
I'll look it up. Would you buy this movie digitally? No.
Yep.
I mean, I'm glad Eric bought it. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm real glad he bought it. I would have hated to rent this movie.
I had to rent it. Great copy.
Yeah, great copy. It's a 1080p shit for sure.
It really was, dude. 4K, honestly.
Would you buy this in the $5 bin at your local establishment?
Nah.
No way, dog.
Yeah, why not?
This Criterion is fire, though. It looks so cool. I'll post it for you.
If it had more Woody, I probably would have, but it didn't have enough Woody.
There was not enough Woody.
It was with. It said with Woody Harrelson, dude. Come on.
That's how you know when it says with and
Yeah.
you know you're getting a short, abridged version.
Would you put this on in the background while people are over? Yes.
I'll have part 2 on a loop.
I wouldn't be happy about it.
No, I think it'd be cool to discuss it while it's happening. I think talking about this movie while it's happening would be kind of cool. We don't have film friends though, so it's gonna be hard to find.
This
people
is
to watch
us
this.
talking about it.
Yeah, but it's not on in the background. Maybe if it was on in the background. Would you watch this again? Yeah,
I think I would. Yeah.
I would.
I'll watch like the
'Cause,
last
you know-
hour 45.
yeah,
know what I didn't realize?
Skip that shit.
Is Abigail totally like she's the maid that says, "Hey, I'm here to clean your room."
Yeah.
I didn't catch that the first time.
Oh really?
Oh, I didn't notice that either.
Yeah.
Actually, at all.
Ooh, and she knew. She was like, she was a bitch. I'ma fuck her mans.
She was like,
Yeah. Yeah. And then we gave our recommendations in the spoiler free. So that means ratings. Who's got a good one?
I'll give this 8 out of 10 precision engineered instruments to uphold democracy.
Yeah, I was gonna give it 7.5 hand grenades out of 10.
I'll give it 7. I'm not into fine dining.
That's a good one. Just a straight 7?
Yeah.
Okay, just want to make sure because
Real quick though,
you got 64 episodes before you can change it.
There's like a good hour of this movie I generally don't like.
An hour's a long time.
Yeah, like this movie's long.
Yeah,
but like
it
the hour 40 that I do like, I think is great.
Yeah, it's some
Like-
real Nightmare Alley shit.
Yeah. First act was in a carnival.
It's a Carnival Cruise.
Yeah. No,
Go ahead, Eric.
I was gonna say, you know, it's one of the best pictures. It's only Parasite. That's the only one I see.
Wait, what do you mean?
So Parasite won in 2018, and that obviously won Best Picture. But like
Talking
other than that, I don't see any Palme d'Or winner that has been a Best Picture.
I thought we were talking
Oh.
about cans.
Yeah, we were talking about Cannies.
Yeah, that is the.
Oh, that's the full
award
name
at
for
the Cannes.
Cannies? Oh, okay.
Oh.
No, that's the award. That's like the maximum award you can get at the Cannes
Oh.
Film Festival.
Oh no, I'm just talking about like films that are like praised at the cans. I wasn't
Eric,
saying like the ones
Eric
that won.
said the one that won. That was his argument earlier.
Oh,
But none of
okay.
them have, you're saying, other than Parasite?
outside.
Yeah,
Parasite.
I don't recognize any.
His shit was, Parasite was 3 years ago.
And I'm gonna let you know this ain't gonna be it either.
No,
shit,
this
Pulp
ain't no
Fiction won
Parasite.
it? Oh
Yeah.
shit.
Man, nah, we're extending it too far. Okay. All right, everybody. Thanks for tuning in on twitch.tv/SoonerLaterTV
Okay.
or youtube.com/@SoonerLaterTV for our review of Triangle of Sadness. No, I could never be him. He's terrible. Continue listening and watching and showing your support on all social medias at SoonerLaterTV. You should go follow our TikTok, follow our Instagram, follow our YouTube shorts. If you couldn't catch us live, don't worry. You can listen to us on all podcasting platforms. We record live on Sundays at 7 p.m. and upload every Wednesday afternoon. So tune in next week for our review of Tar. We love you guys. Bye.
Bye.
See
Didn't. Oh, I did. Yeah. All right, everybody, welcome back to the Sooner or Later. Oh, I didn't change the fucking stream title. Sooner or Later Reviews podcast thingy. I'm your host, Joey Guevara, and this week we are reviewing Tar. Bro, I ain't putting no umlau over nothing. All right, I'm not putting no chica this way or no chica that way. All right, no way. Tar was directed and written by Todd Field. Cinematography by Florian Hofmeister. Edited by Monka Willie. It's actually Willy Wonka. Music by Hildur Guðnadóttir. Production companies were Standard Film Company and MJAG Productions. Distributed by Focus Features in the United States and Universal Pictures internationally, with a release date of September 1st, 2022 in Venice, October 7th, 2022 in the wider United States, and February 23rd, 2023 in Germany, and a runtime of 151 minutes. We don't have any... Yeah, we don't have any production numbers, but as of February 26, 2023, Tar has brought in a worldwide box office of $16.8 million. Tar has a 91% from 320 reviewers on the Tomato Meter and a 73% audience score with 250 plus ratings. Tar currently has a 92 must-see on Metacritic with 59 critic reviews and a 7.4 user score based on 138 ratings, but the only people whose reviews matter is ours, and you're getting 10 minutes of spoiler-free starting now. This movie is rad. I love this movie.
Boring.
You're crazy,
I thought this
bro.
movie was... At times I was like, bro, I'm too dumb for this. But at times I'm like, I love this shit.
It is...
I think I was hoping this movie was going to be Whiplash, and it was not.
It's better.
It's not.
It's woman Whiplash, though.
No.
I mean...
Bro, the thing is, like, I didn't know what this... I went into it blind,
so
right?
Did I.
And as the story unfolds, I think it gets crazier and crazier.
And bro, does it unfold.
Yeah.
I think the
I
last
knew she was
hour...
a composer, though.
What?
I just knew she was like a composer. Like
Yeah.
Like, I didn't know, like, the story or anything like that.
I think the last
and
hour...
the fact that it's real life.
Yeah. I think the last hour and 30 minutes of this movie are perfect. I think it keeps me on the edge of my seat. I think the whole time it's gripping. I think this movie was fantastic.
It honey dicks you so much.
Dude, so much. I saw this movie and I was like, finally, a movie that I understand why it should be Best Picture. This movie, I was like, I fucking get it, bro. I understand why people said this should be the Best Picture. And I agree. So far, out of the three, this is Best Picture.
I mean, it's better than the first two.
100%.
Like,
it's better.
Out of the
like,
three you've seen today, yes.
But like for me personally, I like the other movies better. But like I do understand why this movie like does
crazy.
what Oscars love.
Wait, so
like,
this
movie,
you liked Women Talking and Triangle of Sadness better than Tar?
I think I like Triangle of Sadness, and I don't know, man. They're all like sevens. Like I mean,
which is
like,
so funny
really
because for the viewers, James said we needed to watch this movie first week because this was the movie he was most excited for.
I guess I was too hype on it.
Yeah.
And I was like,
because I
holy
wasn't.
shit, I was like, I picked the perfect order.
You did.
Yeah.
Bro, Eric was the one who picked the order, and it was literally perfect. Because I thought Tar was going to be boring, and there's no way we're going to end on a high. Bro, I was off my gourd. I was high as shit after this movie. I was like, oh my God, Kate Blanchett is the actress of the century, bro.
But like
So
her
good.
acting is fantastic. There's just a lot of side stuff that I did not care for.
This is the first horror
Like
movie
what?
to ever be nominated for Best Picture. There's a ghost movie, bro.
Bro.
No spoilers. There's ghosts in this movie.
Dude, bro. Oh, man.
We're going to talk about it. I saw this movie this morning, and I looked at Alex and I was like, this is one of those movies that are in the pantheon of I'm so excited to talk about this movie with another person.
Bro, I saw this at like 12 a.m. and when it got to those parts, dude, I was shitting myself.
I mean, it's just
and then I started hearing stuff. I was like, Oh,
What?
no.
which is kind of spoilers. We're spoiling it a little bit, but I don't think it's super spoilery, because it's really not about that.
Mhm.
But man,
No.
I just. I mean, don't get me wrong. I wasn't enticed the whole time. I think the first 30 minutes of this movie are rough because it's like, why isn't this just Whiplash? It could have been just Whiplash.
Yeah, I feel like there was a lot of it where I felt like I was somewhere where someone was just reading me their book.
Yeah,
Like-
it feels like a memoir almost. Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
opening up with that interview, I was just like, bro, I don't know what the fuck these guys are talking about.
Yeah, I don't even know who the fuck she is. What is she
Yeah.
doing?
But I
And
think
she was like bringing up all these names, and I'm like, am I too dumb for this?
I don't know who these people are. But like I think like all these movies, like apparently to be an Oscar film, you just gotta kill a third act though.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
if you're
But you
if
got
your third act is
it makes sense though, right? The third act is the only thing
Yeah.
that people care about. It's got to end on a banger, dude.
well, it's just so memorable. Like then all these movies do that. The third act is so memorable. Like and I think that's why it works. But I just think like I don't know like overall is the payoff worth it? Yes. But like I'm like man, this was another film where I'm like man, did it really need to be like 2.5 hours?
No, it did not.
You know?
nah.
And I agree
Like-
with
Dude,
you.
it went by so fast.
I think if this movie was 2 hours, it would be too good. It's like eating Wagyu beef when you've never had a filet mignon. You know what I mean? It'd be too overwhelming. You'd be like, this is too
Yeah.
much for my body. So like he had to dumb it down. He had to throw 30 minutes of her reading music and like bullshit
Her
like that.
shitting on a kid.
Oh
But,
man.
I mean, like
That shit was
I
awesome,
thought that
though.
was fantastic. Her teaching scenes, I thought were great.
No, when
Like,
she went up and almost assaulted that grade schooler.
that
Yeah.
that was crazy.
I love
Yeah,
that though.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think that's a spoiler either, but it keys you into her character real early on.
she's true to character the whole movie.
Oh man,
Like,
but there's another twist that I want to talk about so bad. I want to talk about it. I hate that fuck these 10 minutes. I hate it.
but like I don't know. I just like there's just so much in the movie. Like as I'm watching it, where like there's just so many interactions with people, and I don't
Yeah.
really care for half of them. Like the ones I do care about, great.
I think for me, I love this movie and I love Whiplash for the same reason. It gets me going watching someone be perfect at something. It's like watching like that nerd who played like Donkey Kong and got the high score or whatever. I don't give a single shit about Donkey Kong. I couldn't give less of a shit if I had a bag of shits about conducting. But watching her up there fucking killing that shit, I was like, I'm
Yeah.
in. I'm fucking in. I love this shit. Oh, it's so good.
Yeah, I mean, I think her physical acting too is like fantastic. Like she just like she doesn't do anything wrong in this movie. Like
How could
not
she?
her character,
She's Kate
but
Blanchett.
like the
How could she
actress
do anything
herself.
wrong?
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, You're right, dude. She doesn't look up. You know, she is the Lord of the Rings.
Who was
you
she
know?
in Don't Look Up?
She's the
anchor?
talk show host. Yeah, the anchor. Yeah.
Oh,
Wait,
yeah.
that was
Tyler.
her?
Yeah.
Bro, it's so
She's-
crazy
What
though because
the
it's a
fuck?
stark contrast. It feels
Yeah.
like a different person because she acts so well.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I think she's similar. Her character is similar to Nightmare Alley. Then like that was a totally different character. Because when she plays that therapist,
Wasn't that Colette?
Who? What are you talking about?
she's the
Oh,
therapist
you're
in
right.
Nightmare Alley.
Yeah.
Ooh,
I'm
Here.
thinking
man.
of. I'm
Think
what's
of a
her?
good
What's
movie.
You know what?
She's
What's-
also
what's-
Hella.
what's
her
yeah,
face?
she's great.
Think of actually. This is a better way to do it. Think about a good movie and then think about a baddie. It's got to be Kate Blanchett. That's
she's
the
blonde,
only thing.
she's blonde, and she's baddie.
It's
Kate
Kate.
Blanchett.
Wait,
Yeah,
was she in Fast and
equals-
Furious?
No, that's who is that?
Charlize.
Yeah,
right?
it is their own.
Yeah.
Who is also a tall blonde baddie.
Yeah.
Also, and then you think Mad Max Fury Road.
Oh man, she a bald black baddie.
Yeah, and Brown.
This is the horny corner.
Oh no, we're not
We
supposed to
didn't-
do that in spoiler
didn't-
free. No,
we didn't have 4 minutes, though. We had a van.
Yeah. But also, it's not as horny as it could have gotten. All right, we were tame.
We tamed it down.
It was not italicized.
Bro, I'm trying to see her fucking filmography. Wikipedia's failing me.
It's not on there, dude. I was scrolling for days. You gotta go. It's on a separate page.
Yeah.
No, but usually it's like big and bold list of acting roles for Kate Blanchett.
I fucking found it. God damn it.
No, dude. There's like so much text on her.
It's shit.
I gave up.
I'm giving up.
She was Indiana Jones.
The new one, or like
no, it had to have been Crystal
2008.
Skull. Yeah. I mean, I can't wait to get into the non-spoilers. I mean, yeah.
How do we feel about her wife? Her wife.
I think her wife was normal, which is what makes her forgettable in a movie about somebody who is so memorable.
But the thing is, she's like so eccentric that I think it makes some of the characters feel too flat.
They drown in her. Yeah. She's like
That's
so
what Genius
much.
looks like compared to other people. You know?
Look
For
at
sure.
Kanye West.
I was gonna say a name, but yeah.
Hurt to say. Yeah, her name was
Gordon.
I mean, yeah, that must be what it's like to be in the presence of a genius.
Yeah.
Like,
you know what scene?
Go ahead.
I love real quick though is
You
when
got
her
40
brother
seconds.
says her regular name.
Oh
Her,
no,
like,
that's a
actual name.
spoiler! No! I think that's a huge spoiler.
I don't think it is because like.
Well, you definitely wouldn't
Maybe I'm-
know that happens from a trailer,
But you wouldn't think you thought her name was like actually Tar.
dude. We're going to talk about it in
her
spoilers.
name.
I've been going out of my way to not talk about that scene in particular because I feel like it does so much character development in a 5-second interaction. I think it does so much.
true.
And it opens your eyes to everything about Lydia
Who
as a
she
character.
is.
Yeah.
Man, I thought she was fake the whole movie, dude.
No way. You're crazy.
She's fake and pretentious, and then it comes out.
No, but that's every pretentious person, and you guys are going to find out about it in the spoiler full thoughts because on the count of 3, we're giving a thumbs up or a thumbs down on how we feel about Tar if we're recommending it. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I'm giving it 2. Fuck you.
2 thumbs
It's
up.
4 thumbs up and 1 thumbs down for Tar. James does not recommend this, but I recommend that you like, comment, subscribe. Go ahead, give us a thumbs up. If you liked our review, give us a thumbs
Hit that
down.
fucking bell.
Slam the shit out of the bell. I want you to take a stick, wave it around, and then tap it on that bell. I want you to tap, 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 tap. And then after that, go to TikTok, follow us there. Go to Instagram, follow us there. Watch all of our shorts, and then click our spoiler full thoughts in the top right-hand corner. We love you guys. Bye.
Bye.
See ya.
So that scene, I mean, she is like every other rich person that we run into, right? So when you compare her to her mentor, they're exactly the same type of person. So you would never think that she doesn't already come from money, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And though she like comes off as self-made or whatever, she doesn't. I never would have thought that she's from New York and that her brother,
New Jersey.
yeah, New Jersey, and you know, mom said you were hiding out,
In a
Linda.
rinky-dink house.
Yeah, I would have never guessed that was gonna happen. And when it does, it's like, yo, what the fuck? Like,
Yeah, that wasn't that crazy for me. Like,
yeah, but you're not interested in the movie anyways.
Yeah.
You were like, this
But,
movie's
like,
mid.
it-
Every part of it is mid.
Yeah, like so, like it wasn't like oh snaps when it was like I was like okay sure yeah.
You're,
It didn't
And you know,
hit.
you're wild.
people were saying that like, because you know how she watched all those videotapes about that, like her favorite conductor.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot what the dude's name was, but she was basically saying like, in the very beginning in the interview, she was talking about that guy like,
Yeah.
like she's met him,
Oh.
and people are saying that she never met him. She only watched the videotapes.
Yeah, and she knew him only through the recording of his
But
live
she
concerts.
she swayed it so that, you know, she appears higher in stature because, oh yeah, I talk to him every Tuesday or some shit, you know.
I mean, she is a talker. She's smooth as
Yeah.
hell. Her riz is through the goddamn roof. She conducts the riz.
But I think she lies so much and so often that she truly believes it. Like it's like
I mean, she
she's
is
just
she is
pathological.
amazing though. Like she proves that she's amazing at what she does.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
it'd be one thing if she was shit.
Yeah,
at her job.
She's not faking it until she makes it. That's for goddamn sure.
Yeah.
She made it.
Yeah.
She made it happen.
Maybe she faked it to get to the door, but once she was at the door,
She just skilled her way through everything.
Because I think she always had a talent. It was just like, hey, they're not gonna let me in unless they perceive me as this. So then she like.
No, I don't think that's true though, because you look at, I mean, they let poor people into the thing all the time. They got
Juilliard.
yeah, like, just because it's Juilliard doesn't mean that like poor people can't go there. It's just all about talent.
Yeah.
But
well, like her position specifically, because they even state like being like, oh, there's not a lot of women that do this, like, and stuff like that. So I think she had to like sway them and like to be like, oh, I'm above everything, because if not, she wouldn't have got the opportunity because it's such a male-dominated field.
Yeah,
like,
but she's an expert at that though.
Yeah, she's a genius in her field. Like she's as good as it gets in there.
Yeah, but I don't think it was fancy clothes that got her the job. No way.
I think if she like was like, I'm from New York, like they'd be like, get this bitch out of here.
No,
like, she got
but like
to go.
that's different though, right? Not talking about your background is different than what you're talking about. I think they're two different levels of it. I think she clearly changed her name because she thought Lydia was better. I don't think so. I mean, Linda's pretty trash too, but I don't think Lydia's any better.
I think she just wanted to disassociate from her family upbringing.
I could see that. But like, I don't think I think after that it was really just like, I'm gonna show these people that I'm the shit, and then that's the only thing I'm ever gonna talk about is conducting and how I'm the baddest at it.
But also, I'm a bad person because
Yeah, I mean-
groom.
She is a bad person. She proves that.
She abuses her power like a lot.
So I watched a video essay about the ending because I had to double check to make sure that I wasn't like misunderstanding something.
Mm-hmm.
And apparently the ending of the movie is all about her finally listening to her conscience. And she starts to the scene with the snake and her chest is on fire, that is apparently her conscious awakening. And then after that moment, her life falls apart because she starts taking accountability for all the actions that she had, right? So like, I
mean, was it really her though? I think she was just dead to rights on like everything.
but that's when you have to take accountability then. She could have just lied.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Right, you're right.
But like, she most likely just said, no, I can't be this person anymore. I have to be better than that. And her life fell apart because of it, but at least she can do it with a semi-healthy conscience, I guess. I don't know.
I mean, she was so deep in it. It's like that's the only rub she had, really, though.
That girl killed herself. This shit's crazy.
Like, you know what I mean? Like I think that's what Eric was saying. It's just like she was really left. Like her hands were tied behind her back. It was
no, but sometimes people still will just fight it.
Deny it.
Yeah, deny it to the very end.
Yeah.
And I think we start to, especially when we see her go crazy and like her wife takes her kid away from her, like that is the moment that she's like, I can't do this anymore. She's taking my kid away. I have to be better just so I can see my daughter.
But I guess we never see her like say it, right?
No, but you don't have to. This kind of movie, it's show not tell, baby. She's not gonna look in the mirror and be like, "You son of a bitch! You had 8 whiskey sours and you only needed 1 whiskey sour."
Or what if she was just like, I'm gonna go to what country did she go to? Thailand.
I don't think they said, but it looked like Thailand.
She's like, I'm gonna hide out in Thailand for a bit and just take any gig I can have.
I don't think she was hiding. I think that was the only thing.
I thought it was the Philippines, and it's the only job she could get.
Either way, I don't know that those two countries. I think you go flip a coin, and it's gonna be either one of them.
Yeah, but like I was like, my perspective was this is the only job she can get.
I also figured that.
I also thought that too. Yeah,
but I don't think she was hiding. I think she was just like, I gotta follow the cash at this point. I gotta go where the money takes me, and it just so happens the money's taking her to an anime convention.
But like, if she can turn them into stars, though, she's back.
Yeah. Oh, 100%. Could you imagine?
I mean, I think she will, though. I think
she will, though. She's good.
If she groomed all these children into being the best orchestra on the planet.
Yeah. She
Let's not use that word. Right? She teaches these children
sexually.
She educates them. Yeah.
So
with favors.
Did you guys understand the number 5 woman in the massage parlor?
Wasn't that
Yeah.
the big movement? Like her big part was the
No, it was
the
like
fifth
it's a
movement.
sex house thing.
Well, yeah, but you're looking at it surface level. It's deeper than that. So 5 was important because it was the fifth thing, like what's it called? The fifth
like whatever
overture
that
or
dude's-
something.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
that was the
That's
last
what I
one that
said.
she had to do. Oh no, I was talking to James when I said it. I was talking to James when I said it was too surface level.
Okay.
But also, where that woman was set was exactly
Mm-hmm.
where her next victim was in the lineup of the orchestra.
Oh, the cello.
So when she looked down at her, she went back to being on the podium and looking at that girl that she thought she was going to get
I
the
didn't catch
sling and
that.
bang. I didn't either until I watched that video essay, and he's like, if you match it up perfectly, the angle is exactly where it'd be in the orchestra. And I was like, oh, fuck.
Yeah.
So
So
good.
a thing that Reddit pointed out to me was like they were like I'm happy that the movie showed the ending, and the specific part about her putting on headphones.
Bro,
And so apparently the headphones is like a metronome, so she's in sync with the video. But that essentially takes away her job, right? Because she was
Yeah.
like, "Oh, I can slow it down here, slow it down there." But if you have a metronome, you're literally just starting and stopping the music,
and I mean,
taking away all her power.
and if you have to match it up with the video, you're not even doing nothing. You're just making sure that they
No.
stay on beat. But also, she was using some Arctis Pro 7 wireless or whatever, and I loved it. I mean, I have those headphones. Where the hell are they at?
But I thought it was funny though, because even beforehand, when he's who tells her that, where it's like, "Oh,
I'm a
you're almost like
orchestra."
a metronome." When you're like a metronome, she's like, "I mean, kinda."
In the
like,
interview
there's
at the
a little more
beginning.
to it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But then Terrence is like, in the end of the day, it was like, "Oh no, you are though."
Yeah, you're
Like,
literally just a metronome now.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's only when she's at her lowest of lows. But she's coming back. She's gonna have made
In
sure
real
all
life, she
these-
is coming back.
Wait, is this based on a true story?
I think
Yeah, that's
so.
what I said.
Look, you said
In
that.
real life,
You said that, but I
she's
was
coming
like,
back.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I read something that she's literally the tar is coming back after disappearance in the Philippines or whatever.
Bro, that's crazy. I'm gonna have to watch a fucking documentary about her now.
I'm sure there is for sure.
I'm in it, bro. I want to know how
I
this
mean,
ends.
that's why it's kind of fucked, dude. This is a real person that did all this.
Yeah,
I'm not surprised.
I'm fucking surprised.
Dude, people are sick.
No,
Like,
I mean, yeah, they're definitely sick, but like, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Shit, I'm really trying to fucking find this shit.
I got sidetracked. I'm trying to find the real story.
Do you tell me Mr. Ballin ain't done nothing about this?
He probably has, dude.
No, he hasn't. Come on. He doesn't.
you
He
know
doesn't even
much
make
with this
videos
stuff, man.
anymore. What the fuck? He does charities. That's it.
Well, it was the Philippines. The synopsis is
Philippines?
Philippines.
Dude, I know it, dude. When you got a friend, like you just know.
I didn't want to
who's-
assume, you know.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
probably safe not to assume. Oh shit, I can follow her on Twitter, bro.
The actual tar?
Yeah. Oh my god, Kate Blanchett looks exactly like this woman, dog.
No,
I mean, Kate Blanchett's a baddie, but they did a good job making her look like her. My team is eagerly
Jesus.
urging me to remind my followers that if you message me a receipt after ordering from my store, I will personally mail you an autograph. I have added additional options
bro,
on
that
my
is
website.
Kate Blanchett, dude. What are you talking about?
No, dog. Is it?
I'm gonna be the
Is
judge
is
of
this
that.
a marketing strategy? Is
I
this
don't know.
Just
Is it?
is this just Kate Blanchett?
Bro,
No,
no.
Eric. That
is
is
this
a
just
lady.
Universal Pictures?
Bro, I don't know anymore, dog. I don't fucking
I
know.
don't know. I don't know.
You told me
The
it was
closer I
real,
get-
Eric. This is
Wait, did Reddit lie to me?
Eric. No, dude, that's Kate
think-
Blanchett.
That's Kate Blanchett in the photo, man.
This right here, I'm on lydiatar.com about, we're about to look dumb as fuck if we listen to some nerds on Reddit.
Oh my god, I think we got dude. That's Kate Blanchett.
Yeah.
I think though, but that doesn't mean like. What if she's just using Kate Blanchett's picture?
No,
'cause the
dude, this is
movie?
an ARG, bro. Like, I gotta go to the Philippines and solve it.
Oh no! I mean, that is 100% Kate Blanchett. So in this other one,
Yeah, and the
I
other
think
one,
this is just a whole marketing
oh,
strategy.
it is a
Holy
marketing
shit.
strategy because when you go to the store and you click Tar the Berlin years, it takes you to a urbangrowerscollective.org
God
donation.
damn it, we got.
Who's we, motherfucker? You got. You were feeding us shit.
My bad, guys. My bad.
I knew it wasn't fucking real, Eric.
Lydia Tarr is not real, and Tarr is not based on a true story.
Oh my god!
I do love that she said she was a U-Haul lesbian, though. That shit was hilarious.
I know that too.
God, bro, you gotta not. You better do
My
research
bad,
next time,
boys.
motherfucker.
I was just so.
It's from this, like, from an article. It's like everything I said above is taken from the Tarr script, which is again fictional and not based off a true story. Lydia Tarr is a made-up character that a lot of people on the internet are having a lot of fun with.
Where do you see that at?
God.
Like when you just Google, "Is Lydia Tarr real?"
Maybe Eric should have fucking Googled it.
My bad, but I was just so excited about the movie. But oh man, I forgot to mention. So there's one part where, like, you know, when she's waking up and shit every night.
Yeah.
So the one time that her kid starts screaming, as she gets off the bed, I didn't rewind to double check. I could have swore there's a fucking man in the corner sitting there.
It's not
watching
a man,
her sleep.
bro. She's a fucking U-Haul lesbian. It'd have to be a burly woman.
So real quick though, we probably should have realized that when none of the people's hyperlinks of their names go to like any kind of like sites.
Wait, what are you talking about?
Like
I
none of them
wasn't
have hyperlinks. None of the characters.
I wasn't even on the wiki.
Yeah. So the actors, all the people they play.
That's why when I was looking into it and I was trying to find it on Wikipedia, that's why I was like, I need to just Google this motherfucker.
I figured they changed their names.
Wait, what do you mean? You forget the actors changed their names?
Yeah.
No, I figured like they would use fake names in the movie.
Oh, most of the time, no. If it's a biopic,
except Lydia Tarr.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God damn it, Eric.
My bad, boys.
So yeah, this movie's a ghost movie, though, ain't it?
Psychological.
I was hearing shit, dude.
Bare minimum. Yeah, dude. Every time she woke up, I peed a little, cause she was. How the fuck that metronome turned on,
I wasn't
bro?
ready, dude.
Yeah, me either.
And what's up with those symbols, man?
Man, she got a kid in that house. That kid turned that shit.
That's
on.
what I thought too. But that kid too short. That metronome all the way to fuck up here.
Yeah.
That kid got hops, dude. You don't know that bird on that little girl.
I'm 5'7" and I couldn't have reached that goddamn metronome. All right. I don't want to hear that shit. Hops my ass. But yeah, every time that spooky shit happened, or when she was getting ready for the day, and like that woman was just sitting there. Oh, bro, I got so scared. I was so scared.
Bro, and the thing that confused me at times was it Francesca with the phone out all the time when it was her POV? Was that Francesca at the very beginning talking shit about
there's some confusing
her boss?
shit in this
Francesca is her
assistant.
Her assistant? Right? I think so.
Because there's times where it's just like you'll just see the phone floating, right?
Yeah.
I think it's Francesca.
I'm looking it up right now. So vamp.
Dude, vamp.
Because like,
damn it.
I guess Francesca, like, is her assistant, but also just shits on Lydia. Probably because Lydia,
bro, you
covers up shit.
You act like you ain't never talk shit about your boss.
I don't know. She seemed like a nice boss at first.
No
like in
way.
the first 20 minutes, I was like, she's a cool boss.
No, she's using her for like, and I think she's like also grooming her. And girl is just probably not going, or she just lost interest in her, and then that's why she's not giving her anything else. Like, that spot.
And then she just drops off the face of the planet after she gets rejected for the new job.
I mean, I would. She didn't.
With all those allegations, I'm gone.
She also didn't just drop off the face of the earth. She made sure that she was getting.
I think she just leaked everything.
Yeah.
Well, even though girl says like, "Oh, I think they were up to something no good," like hell yeah, they were.
But
they were like,
I think Francesca and the new cellist were working together.
Oh no,
bro! I knew the cellist was up to something, man.
Yeah, the minute she didn't fuck, you gotta throw her out.
The minute she goes into that fucking that homeless camp, abandoned building.
I thought. Wait, hold on.
I was like, what the fuck's going on here?
So
I
there's
got
a saying.
Confused at that point.
There's a saying called "the starving artist." So I just figured she was poor.
I didn't
that
know
shit was
what
abandoned.
was going on,
when you say
and I didn't know it was real. I was like, is this real? Or
well,
is this
yeah,
fake?
because doesn't she start hearing the playing and then she starts running through the fucking insane asylum where the dogs live?
Yeah. I mean, she's not the most reliable narrator.
And then her face gets fucking shot.
Well, no, it's because she fucking face planted onto that rusty piece of metal that was on the ground. Probably. I love that she was like, "I was attacked." Bitch, why lie about it?
Why lie about
it? I slipped and fell because the dog was chasing me.
That's one thing I didn't understand either, and I was just like, why didn't she just say the dog was chasing her? Like, a dog could chase her anywhere.
Right, like a dog can just chase you, bro. They ain't got dogs in Germany, bitch.
So they were like, where the hell does Olga live? Or was that another quasi hallucination? And then someone said it wasn't her actual home. She just wanted to be dropped off here, so Lydia didn't know where she actually lived.
Exactly. Yeah. For sure. Which lends credence to the fact that
she hated Lydia.
The cellist?
Yeah.
Yeah, cause her and the assistant were fucking in cahoots.
Dude, every time Lydia would try to hang out with her, she'd be like, "Nah, I can't do it, bro."
Wait, did Lydia try to hang out with her?
Isn't she the cellist, the one that they took to the
dinner.
little thing?
Oh, you said every time. It was that one time.
It was literally that one time.
The one time.
That was a big time, though.
No, but that don't count for multiple times.
He took her to another country, and then she was just like, "Oh no, I'm going to sleep."
She's not. She's not gay.
But then she didn't go to sleep. You see that?
Yeah, she fucked a dude.
They could have went out for brunch.
It was nighttime.
I mean, the thing is, she probably knew all the rumors about Lydia, right? And that's why she was like, "Hey, drop me off at this random location."
But doesn't the cellist come in and make eye contact with the assistant and smile? Or am I crazy?
I got confused on who was who for a second, though.
Believe it or not,
they blend.
All white people look the same.
They're all
can't say that, Joey.
I'll bleep it. You know what? If we get canceled, at least we get eyes on us.
Yeah,
that's true.
You gotta get it. You gotta make it to be canceled. So that means we at least made it.
I mean, no, they do start to blend because they all look the same. They're all prim, proper, put together. You know, all the women with black hair look exactly like the women with black hair. Yeah.
And then Cate Blanchett's like psychotic.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
Yeah, that's true.
She would go into her MCU I'm hiding out fucking uniform.
Yeah, she did have the black cap. I liked it too. So after watching that video essay, apparently that picture threw her off of the girl that killed herself because she looked exactly like how Cate Blanchett looked when she was like doing the orchestra shit. So she apparently like that was part of why she like got emotional when she saw it because she was like, "Oh my god, it's like me."
Yeah.
And then she was like, "Damn, I should have groomed her a little harder."
Should have just loved her, dude.
Nah, fuck that.
I mean, those emos were kind of fucked, dude. She was like
kind of fucked. They was really fucked.
It was just a terrible situation.
She ruined her whole career. She said,
"Don't."
Don't
I don't know if it was just me or not, but I was waiting for it to be that the cellist was actually the girl she rejected.
She faked her own death, bro.
Yeah,
that'd be wild.
I was thinking it's that, but it's probably too deep. Because we see we see her in the very beginning of the movie. She's like at the very back of the atrium. The camera's behind her because you see her red hair.
Oh, I didn't.
It happens like 3 times in the very beginning.
Oh,
you're like, well, who the fuck is this random red-haired chick?
I just need to watch breakdowns of this movie.
Yeah, I think if you watch, because the breakdown that I watched even talked about the weird symbols that were being drawn, like on Petra's like drawing, and how there's a picture of Tar with those drawings on her face, and then there's apparently a deleted scene in the teaser trailer where the girl who killed herself also has those drawings, and it's some like ancient serpents who are the determiners of the patterns of the universe. It's deep shit, bro. When Eric said maybe I'm too dumb, I was like, the 3 of us collectively are too dumb. Yes, we are too dumb.
I saw a thing where it said that, like, because you know how they went to the 3 of them went to the country. Francesca, Tar, and the girl that killed herself went to that foreign country.
Okay.
And they were like best buds, and that's like where that came from. Those little snake symbols came from like the culture they were studying or whatever they were doing.
Yeah, the guy who's blowing smoke on the back of her neck, he was the one who was like drawing them for them or whatever.
And that's why like Lydia does her little ceremony when she lights the candles.
Exactly.
She learned it from that.
Yeah.
So like this movie though, like it's it's just I don't know, like I'm going solely off of just like seeing one like art of it, like a poster. I had never seen the trailer, and it's just not what I expected it to be, and I didn't know what this movie was gonna be, but it just didn't hit the notes I wanted to hit.
Well, I guess why are we so hyped about it, James? Like,
Kate Blanchett is great.
I mean,
I was like,
but she was great though, wasn't she?
She was, and then I just wanted more Whiplash. I wanted more about the performance.
But like, what made you think Whiplash?
It's
just because she had
orchestra.
a stick in her hand.
Yeah, it's because it's an orchestra. Yeah.
And I thought it was gonna be about her. Like, I wanted more of her like teaching aspect. I wanted more of like that. I wanted more about her, being a conductor. And then like there was a lot of it outside of work type stuff going on in the movie.
But we see her every time she conducts.
Yeah, but there's also like 2 hours of movie that she's not conducting.
Yeah, but if like, it was only conducting, you'd have been like, "This is whack." All she's doing is going.
She's the best conductor I've ever seen.
She's just limping it all over the place, hitting shit.
I want her talking shit to them liberal kids.
But like, if you wanted more Whiplash though, like Whiplash, you also see him outside of drumming. Yeah. And like seeing how it erodes away his life is part of what makes Whiplash so incredible. Is you watch what it takes to become the best at something.
But I also was like, I need more J.K. Simmons, and this I thought was gonna be my J.K. Simmons.
You followed J.K. Simmons. She is J.K. Simmons. Man. You're crazy.
You get, but also too that has Miles Teller, who's like also great. This doesn't have
God, so
Miles
Teller,
motherfucker,
dude.
you should have just watched Whiplash. You should have just watched Whiplash.
I will.
Bro, but I think the downfall of Tar is, I think it's better than fucking Whiplash.
Because you don't
ending is fantastic.
You don't see J.K. Simmons get fucking punished for being a piece of shit. There's no catharsis in it.
And that's how you know, like, man, fucking power is power. It's undefeated, dude.
No, get the fuck out of here.
If Cate Blanchett was a bald white man, she'd still be standing tall.
Yeah, the patriarchy is the problem. You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love this shit.
I wonder why the audience just hates it. It's probably like James. They probably suspected.
Yeah, because anybody could be an audience member. You don't got to be smart to be that. Yeah, I feel like
the consensus is
Tar
can be tough to follow, although Cate Blanchett in the title role makes it mostly worth the effort. Yeah.
You're following someone who has a psychosis. No shit, it's gonna be hard to follow. Like
even on Metacritic, it's the same. The critics love it, but the users 7.4.
The same sweaty bastards review it on both sites.
But this is not a movie for everyday movie watchers.
No.
Like this is for people that like film.
Right. Dude, if this was filmed on film, I would have nutted the whole time.
I don't think so.
Dude, if it was filmed on film while they were filming.
Yeah. Don't even get me started. If they would have no, bro, if they would have filmed it digitally and then filmed a digital film on film and then filmed that digitally,
they would have felt it.
That's what they did for Dune.
Dune was cool though.
Dune looked great.
I think you added too many films in there.
No, I don't think so. I think
too many films.
I think I nailed that.
Yeah.
But I think
no, they just shot it on film and then digitized it.
No, bro.
Wasn't that it?
No, and then they did another thing of film, I thought.
No.
Bro, go look it up. Don't tell me no. You look it up. Because you're Mr. Tar's real. Tar's real. God fucking damn you,
Eric. Do you think that
I was just so I was just so engrossed in this world. Holy shit. I was just so engrossed in this, and it was so realistic to me that I thought it was real.
He said, "Bro, Mufasa's dad died, dog. It was real. I seen it in the safari."
And then the random lady shitting herself, dude. Come on.
Oh, dude, that shit was crazy. We didn't even talk about that. That neighbor shit was funny though, where she's like, "You're moving out, and your mom died." That shit was wild.
That was crazy.
That was her breaking point. She couldn't come back from that.
But like, if I'm a world trained class type profession, I'm like, bro, people pay thousands to see me, and you're like, oh, can you turn it down? I would feel some type of way about it.
Oh, I don't think she acted irrationally.
I don't either.
Do you know who you're fucking talking to, bro?
It's like it's a do you know who I am moment.
Yeah. And she didn't even bother. She skipped that step. She said,
Yeah.
"I'm gonna be a petty bitch because my life is crumbling down around
Yeah.
me."
Oh, you're right. You're right, Joey.
Yeah,
It was
Cloverfield's
shot.
not real.
It was shot on digital. Is it? You said that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the first step.
Okay.
And then transfer to film.
Film.
Then rescan the digital.
So I had it backwards. I did film, digital, film, but it was
Yeah,
digital,
yeah.
film, digital.
I think you had
The film
four,
digital
though.
film didn't make sense to me.
Yeah. So I think I did have 4. I'm pretty sure I said film, digital, film, digital.
yeah,
Yeah.
That's what I said. You had too much.
But I was, hey, it'd be dope either way.
And I was like, why would they shoot it on digital film? Digital first. Why not just go film then digital?
yeah. I thought the same thing.
Because you flip it and you verse it. Yeah,
And so, yeah. Skrillex has a new song with Missy Elliott on it, and it's fire.
Oh,
Yeah, it's
mid?
good.
Oh, okay.
she's
Man.
back.
I know she's back. She looked good too. She lost a lot of weight.
She does. Yeah, she looks
She
great.
look
She looks
healthy.
younger.
Yeah, she literally does look younger. It's
Yeah.
crazy. All right, what's up? Were we done sucking this movie's dick? I could talk about this movie for
At
another
least
2 hours.
at least me and Joey are, I guess, sucking its dick.
Yeah, I'm done talking about this movie.
I mean, but James isn't hating on it. He said the 2
No.
things he doesn't like, and he's like, the rest is mid. And I can understand that. Because
Yeah.
especially after coming off of Triangle of Sadness, anything that isn't absolutely insane is going to seem a little mid. It's going to seem a little mid.
And I did watch those back to back. Like,
See, I didn't. I had a whole night's rest before I saw Tar.
uh, Friday I watched Women Talking, and then the other 2 I watched Saturday.
You guys
Ooh.
aren't doing it right.
Yeah, I mean, doing a triple bang is just stupid. If I'm not in theaters, I don't have the brain capacity. I gotta
I
let
have
my shit
something new.
recharge. Yeah. No, I couldn't. You're wild for watching 4
I did a
movies.
quadruple bang.
Yeah, you're nuts.
I also watched the White Sox preseason game, so like I had like a couple hours where I couldn't watch movies.
But you quadruple banged and also thought that Tar happened in real life. So I don't know if that's the way to do
Yeah,
it.
If
you're
you
right,
took a
you're
break,
right.
you would have fact checked that.
Yeah.
It was like 2 a.m. I was like,
Yeah,
I
your
was
break was
scrolling.
mashed potatoes, dude.
I finished The Wire season 3.
Oh my God. You had too much information in your head.
So when you saw Edris again, you were like, I can't believe it.
I can't believe
I don't know
it.
if he dies in that or not, but I feel like he would.
In what? The Wire?
In The Wire, yeah, I've never seen it.
He might die in The Wire. I'm not sure either. I haven't seen it yet. No spoilers, Eric. Yeah, drink that drink. Think Cloverfield is real. And we're going to move to the questions. All right, James, what was your
I'm gonna
favorite
drink
part?
my Gorg.
What was your favorite part of Tar?
I like in the Philip when she was in the Philippines because I just like the fact where I was like, you know what? I know she messed this up, but she's rebuilding herself. I'm sure there's some selfishness behind it, but it's kind of a cool like this thing to see.
It's like Rocky 4 when he loses to, or Rocky 4 when he loses to Ivan, or does he fight Ivan only once in that movie?
He only fights him once.
So when he
He
sees
if
Apollo
you're thinking
die,
of Rocky 2 when he loses to Clubber
oh
Lang.
yeah,
Or
yeah,
Rocky
yeah,
3.
yeah.
Or is it
Rocky 3. Yeah, Rocky
Yeah,
3
yeah.
he loses and then he trains and he comes back. It's
Correct,
a
there's
Rocky 3
Apollo.
situation.
It is a Rocky.
I can't wait for Creed 3.
Yeah.
You gotta listen to me and James's What's Gonna Happen in Creed 3.
Wait, what?
We were talking about it before you got on.
Oh, okay. Eric, what's your favorite part of Tar?
Kate Blanchett, man, and the spooky scenes.
Yeah,
It was
I
and
agree
the
with
fact
you.
that it was real.
Kate Blanchett killed a ginger woman.
Yeah.
She murdered her in cold blood.
Eric's
Lydia
never seen a more
Tarr did.
true to life story. Like he's like, I watched a biography unfold.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys know, this is the first autobiographical film that's ever won Best Picture. This is a
Yeah.
documentary that won Best Picture. I agree with you on all of those points. I loved that it had spooky elements out of fucking nowhere. I love Kate Blanchett, and I love that this happened to her in real life. So much that she had to change her name to Kate Blanchett. She
Yeah,
was Lydia.
She went by Linda Tarr, but now she goes by
Kate
Kate Blanchett.
Blanchett.
Yeah, and it had to become a genius in another field.
Yeah, just
I
completely.
mean, that was her playing the piano, dude.
No.
Yeah.
She's talented.
And she was speaking German? Like, shit.
What is Kate Blanchett?
White?
A woman?
Yeah, obviously.
woman?
Oh,
Blonde?
okay.
Certified
A
TM
baddie?
baddie?
A baddie,
Yeah.
a baddie. I forgot. She's Australian.
Certified Hood Classic. She's Australian, bro.
Oh man, that's even better.
Hey, you know what the Australians got is some actors. Dude.
Yeah, they do have some actors. And also, if Eric married her and someone broke into the house, she could cut that person in half vertically, probably, like one of those kangaroos. Yeah. I'll protect you, Eric. What's your least favorite part, James?
A lot of the side characters just didn't do it for me. I think it is a part of like the story they're telling, and like it is centered around her, and a lot of people are meant to just be side characters. But like there was just not enough I was getting out of other people. Like she stole every scene she was in, and like sometimes to a detriment, I felt.
I can see that. She was a big personality. Eric?
Oh, I don't know shit about music.
I can't even read.
I don't know who these persons are, but I believe you.
Are those people even real, Eric? Did you check that?
How do we know that man is real that she watched on TV?
We don't.
I assumed it wasn't a real person, but
I until Eric told me this and Chlorophyll were real, I had no idea.
Why keep on bringing Chlorophyll? I never said shit about that.
Because it's found footage. So it has to be real.
I didn't even watch that shit. Say Hell House, you fuck.
It's Tar, Cloverfield, and the Blair Witch all happen in the same universe.
Yeah. That's why Eric doesn't go camping anymore.
He said, I ain't trying to catch no Cloverfields, bro. I ain't trying to get no Blair Witches. Look, if I go camping, Tar is going to groom me.
Yeah.
I'm a beautiful redheaded woman.
Nah, man. You're out the age group.
Oh, come on. You're right. And I'm not pretty.
You're not musically talented.
Fuck.
Yeah.
And you're not a redhead.
Ah, shit. Everything's going against me. Eric, what's your least favorite part? Did you say it?
Yeah, I said how dumb I am. I don't know shit about fucking music.
I didn't know if that was your serious take or not. I think I don't know. I don't think I dislike anything about this movie, actually. I'm not going to give it a 10. Don't get me wrong.
I thought you sounded like you were about to say, I think I hated.
Yeah, I heard that too.
I think I just hate it. It's trash.
Actually, now that I think about it, I hate this movie.
I think
I hate that she's a U-Haul lesbian.
I think Cate Blanchett's a bitch. The actress, not the character.
The real life actress. Yeah. Yeah, like I think she plays these characters a little too true.
Too well. I mean, she's a god from Asgard. That's a little too much.
Yeah.
She's. Hey, you guys. I don't know. I can't think of nothing I didn't like. Yeah. I don't know. It was great. This movie's great. Cinema Score. Would you rent it?
No.
Nah.
Would you buy this movie physically? That Criterion.
I'm thinking about it.
That Criterion, I'm buying it up.
I don't think it's gonna go Criterion.
Come on, it might though. It probably won't. Would you buy this movie digitally?
I mean, if it wins Best Picture,
you're gonna buy digitally if it wins Best Picture.
No, I'm saying it might go Criterion. If
Yeah.
it wins Best Picture.
Nah.
Would you buy it in the $5 bin at Best Buy, Walmart, FYE, or Vudu?
Give me a best of Cate Blanchett.
You're
Take
gonna
my money.
scratch that part of the CD though, so you don't have to watch it.
I'm gonna shrink down with Ant-Man's technology.
Smooth it all out.
Yeah.
I'd buy it for $5. Absolutely. What
Yeah,
a steal.
$5. Why not?
Shit, he bought other movies for 40.
Yeah. Worst movies, arguably, for $40. Look, Rooney Mara is a single mom, bro. She needs that money more than ever.
They started a new civilization.
My $40 is gonna go a long way.
Yeah, it does.
They're gonna buy a pig and eat for a month. Would you put this on in the background while people are over?
No.
Nah.
You know what? If Eric's over, I'm putting it on. Fuck it. If it's just me and Eric, I'm totally throwing this on.
If you guys are over, I'll put it on and then I'll leave.
And then you leave. You go run some errands.
Yeah.
We're just sitting there like, oh my god, this is crazy.
I'll be back in 3 hours.
Crazy this happened in real life, huh? I mean, I fell for it. I was on that website trying to buy a book, dog. I was out here.
Dude, that picture, I was like, no, man, it's not.
It's Cate Blanchett.
Dude,
No, man, I said literally, she's just using the picture from the movie.
I mean, dude, they literally set up a Twitter and a website.
Dude, we wanted to believe it was real so bad. We were making up the most outlandish situations to make it real.
It's so real, though.
It did. She had the lines from the movie and everything on the shit.
I was like, I was just dramatized because it's a movie.
How lucky of her to have Cate Blanchett as her doppelganger. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Would you watch this again? I have to watch it again to see if that man. I gotta see if that man is in the room or not.
I'm not
Bro,
watching it
I didn't want to
soon,
confirm because I didn't want to take the mystique out of it, but there's 100% a figure in that room with her.
Did you confirm it?
No, I didn't want to. I wanted the mystique to be there.
I'll confirm it, but never tell you.
I'll deny it.
That way, when there's no way that man's in that room. Absolutely not. We gave our recommendations. 4 thumbs up, 1 thumbs down. So it's time for ratings. That is 5 thumbs. Time for ratings. Who's got a good one?
I give it 7 metronomes in the middle of the night.
Oh my god.
I give this 9 out of 10 Porsche Taycans.
Dude, her car was so fucking rad. It's so cool. I gotta give it a 6 out of 10 teeth missing out of the little girl's head.
What?
Could you imagine?
Yeah.
Could you imagine? Is it a 9 for me though? I really love this movie. Have we reviewed Whiplash? We haven't.
I'm comparing it to Triangle of Sadness, and I gave that an 8.
You did give that an 8. You know what?
I like this movie better.
For now,
my thing is, I give it a 7 because I think it deserves a 7, and I gotta give the movie 7. And I did like those other movies more, but also I just think they're all 7s. I think a 7 is a good movie though. Like it's not like
yeah. It's definitely not bad. No, a 5? That's pretty fucking bad.
5 and below it sucks.
No, I gotta give this a 9, dude. This movie is art, and I loved every minute of it. But now after if we ever review Whiplash, and I like that one better, but I don't think that Whiplash is a 10, I'm gonna have to bump this down. But that's a story for 63 episodes. Yeah. But the story for you guys has just ended. So thanks for tuning in on twitch.tv/SoonerOrLaterTV or youtube.com/@SoonerOrLaterTV for our review of Tar. Continue listening and watching and showing all your support on all social medias @SoonerOrLaterTV. Go like our TikToks. Go like our Instagrams. Go like our shorts. If you couldn't catch us on Twitch on Sundays at 7 p.m., don't worry, because you can catch us on all podcasting platforms on Wednesday in the afternoon sometime, whenever I feel like it. So, tune in next week for our review of Banshees is first.
Yep.
Banshees of Inisherin. We love you guys. Bye.
Bye.